what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
Yeah, we in the building.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
Yeah, we in the house. Just unplug it, plug it back in. Hey. Alright. Checking the stream.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
1, 2, yeah. We're here in the studio.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
Right now it's 73 degrees in New York City and it's sunny.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you
Big week. Hung out with judges and all kinds of stuff. Word up. Make sure you guys share. Make sure you share. Make sure you do that stuff. We're getting ready to get it going. So give me a few and we'll be back, you know, on point. Tired. All night last night. A lot of things going on.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
And we're about to start.
Mama, let me see what you got. Shake it, mama.
Want to welcome everybody that's tuned in. We're going to turn the cameras on in a minute.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
Yep.
Shake it, mama, let me see what you got.
Looking for, yeah, listen to Jeff. Yeah. Once again, it's 73 degrees in New York City. It's sunny. Tonight it's going down to about 60. We got good sleeping weather in New York this week. It's going to be a wonderful time. Big shout out to everybody that's on the LIE. When I was coming in, I saw you. Cross Bronx, a little bit backed up. Triborough's looking good in both directions. Things looking good out there. Word up. Yeah, I got a lot to talk about. And I'm gonna crack the microphones in about a minute. I got a picture that I want to show too. Let me find this picture. Make sure you guys share. And I'm gonna hit the button. And we do it like this. Word up, welcome to the Real Discussion with Rock Logic, Gary Fax, Rocky D, and Robin. Jeff will be back next week. Jeff was down on a retreat doing his thing. Rocky, I need you to hit the zoom on the camera, Rocky. Cause we're zoomed all the way out. Or go up. Go up. Nah. Nope. All right, wait. Tilt the camera up. There you go. Come on, I can see all the bells and whistles, bro. You're going down, up. You're going down. There you go. Come on. Ah, too much. There you go. Good. Thank you. All right. Once again, it's the Real Discussion. Rock Logic, Gary Fax, Robin, Rocky D, Jeff. We're in the house. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. Woo! Headphones is blaring today. God damn it, Gary, put on your headphones. It was your headphones making all that noise. Word up. And the mics are cracked. The Let me get my thought process together. I was pretty tired. Hey, Rocky, maybe you should put on some headphones too. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Word up.
I'm good.
Real discussions in the house. A lot of things went on this week, and I know some of y'all got a notification that I was going to go live on Facebook. I was trying something new. I was creating an event. 1, 2, 3, and done. Yeah. Word up. Welcome to the Real Discussion. And we are here. All right, we got another week of this thing going on. And let me tell you something, boy. So I sent out an event on Facebook.
Okay.
I created an event so everyone could kind of be prepared. In the event, I put like the topics that we're going to talk about and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just seeing how effective that is in terms of increased viewership. Don't forget, guys, you want to make sure that you absolutely positively like the stream. We see the likes when you hit the like button. This is our 2nd year anniversary. Somehow or another, I don't know. It feels like 3 years.
I think it's more.
I really do. I'm
It's
just got
to be more.
It feels like the 3rd year.
It does feel like 3, but it's actually 2.
Was it really?
We started in September 7th, 2019.
2019.
Wow.
September 7th. I don't know.
It just doesn't seem like it.
It really. Well.
Wow.
Nah. Really?
September 7th, 2019.
So we celebrated the 1 year anniversary in 2020. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh man, it just feels
Weird.
It just feels like it's been 3 years.
It feels like 3.
Yeah, old age is happening.
Listen.
Yeah, yeah, got it. Okay, so we're gonna go with Gary because Gary Facts is Gary Facts for a reason.
He's the facts man.
That's kind of the deal.
Facts Jack.
Yeah, he knows what's happening.
That's
so
it.
Gary says it's 2, then it's just 2.
It's just 2. Y'all.
I wasn't aware of it, so I would have put together a highlight reel of everything we did over the past 2 years, right? Or even this year, actually. You know what I'm saying? This year was a big year.
It was for many reasons.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite shows that we did that I can remember was I don't know, they were all my favorites. So, but we had a lot of good shows that we did. I mean, the James Brown one,
That was good.
That was my favorite.
That's one of your sticky pages. You got it up there.
yeah. The James Brown joint that we did for Christmas, right? It was during Christmas time. New Year's was good because we spent New Year's on the air.
Yes, we did.
Actually, we did that this year, and that was kind of cool. I like those shows. There was a show that we did. I don't know if you guys remember this, but we all kind of dressed up like we were in the 1920s.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
That one.
Like I had on, a tuxedo and
But
Robin.
that was for Hazelhurst Dawkins, right?
Yeah.
It was her birthday.
It was her birthday, so we
You
had
the tuxedo jacket on.
Yes, we had a 1920s birthday party for Tanya Hazelhurst Dawkins.
Yeah.
And we
With
did
Lay's.
that. Yep, with Lay's. Good evening, Michelle. Michelle, what's up? Good evening, all. And I see the viewers popping in the room. If you're in the room, just it's kind of like a roll call. You know what I'm saying? Just say hello on the chat so I can see that you're there.
And like
the stream, so I know you guys are active. But that's what's been going on this week. For me, was kind of busy.
All right, talk about it.
We did that thing. Was it Sunday? Was it last week when we did the thing with Claudia, or was that the week before? See,
That was last week.
That was last week. We did that. So at that thing, right? So I get invited to this function, right? It's like a ball, right? And big shout out to Harry Rodriguez. Harry Rodriguez is the president of the Democratic Club. The first Latino Democratic Club on the Upper East Side of Harlem.
Nice.
And
nice.
they've been in existence since 1949.
Woo.
And he's been the president for the last 25 years. And I believe he's the district leader up there. And we were at the party with Cece Perez, and he goes, "Listen, Rock, I want you to come to this thing. It's going to be a nice thing." And I was like, "All right, what kind of thing is it?" And he said, "It's like a ball, right?" So I go, and I was like, "I bet, okay, let's go to the ball." So I said, "Robin," I said, "Come, we're gonna go to the ball, go hang out at the ball. We're gonna do the ball thing, right?" Oh, and he said there were gonna be a lot of judges there, like civil judges, and oh my God, the whole room was full of judges.
It sure was.
You know what I'm saying? And they're all, most of them were being nominated for Supreme Court. So it was interesting to kind of talk to all these judges and conversate with them and just kind of vibe with them and see what's going on. And big shout out to my man JJ Kelly.
Yay!
He's a medical malpractice judge. We chopped it up, talked about music, talked about cigars. We kind of bonded. So big shout out to JJ Kelly. He's down there in the brain fart. Oh. And the,
It's all right. It'll come.
Yeah, down there in the civil courts down
JJ, if you're watching this show, forgive him.
Yeah, we're down by Worth Street. He's down
Don't
there.
judge him. Huh.
So we're gonna kick it out. So Robbie, what was your week like? What was happening with you?
Well, I mean, outside of that ball, I just, I'm hoping I can get a judge, in my back pocket. I know that. I'm telling you right now. You can always use a lawyer, a judge, and a doctor as a friend.
Yeah, true.
An accountant as well.
Right, yeah, and you know what? I got 3.
There you go.
I got 3.
There you are.
I got a judge friend. I got a what's the other one you mentioned?
Accountant.
Nah, I ain't got a friend
lawyer?
in that. I got a lawyer.
Okay.
I got a lawyer, and I got a doctor. Yes.
Yes.
I got.
You got a friend in me.
And then I have Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has to have a Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a Rocky, people. That's all I'm saying.
It's all good. Hey,
You don't know what you're missing without a Rocky. in
Yeah,
your life.
he puts me on target.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I was so tired from last night's event. I'm sleeping and Rocky's like, get up. I'm like, come on, man. He's like, you gotta do the show. Boardwalk Global Media, let's go.
Right on. You got to put a battery in your back to do it.
Hold up. Then I get a. I'm on my way. I said, uh-oh. Yo, you gotta get up. Drivers on our way. Let's go move. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm not finished talking about my week.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go. Sorry.
All right.
Go ahead.
Tell us.
So what I did on Monday,
Uh-huh.
I was, looking at my ancestry DNA results, right? And I'm getting really I'm feeling like Fugazi real quick. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm like, okay, they gave me the results and they put the people on the map that I'm related to, right? So I'm thinking, if I'm 43% Nigerian, where those dudes at over there? I want to know where they at.
Right.
Why they only showing United States? I want to see where those dudes are at over there.
Right.
So I can give them a call. Be like, you owe me reparations. You sold me.
Sent me to the Ivory Coast.
Right.
You duped me and told me I was going on a cruise.
Right. To the doorway of no return.
Like, she started to get to the boat.
Man, listen. I'm like, we
Then
need
came the
talk.
whip.
Yeah.
This ain't that kind of ride, baby.
Right. Thought we was going to Wakanda. But anyway, so I decided that I was going to take another test. I'm going to do the 23andMe.
Okay.
It's actually going to be delivered to my house tomorrow.
Nice.
So I want to see how I can compare the two to see which one I want to go with.
So I need a little clarity. So because on your test, right, you can see people that you're related to.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as they register and give their DNA up too.
Okay, got
So
it.
that's the only way you can be able to.
That you'll
track.
connect.
Right. But
Okay.
what I think was cool though was they have, based on everyone's information.
Yeah.
So they have something called through lines. And through lines is they take my tree and link it to all the other trees that's related to me.
Okay.
So if my grandfather had a brother and his descendant, the brother's descendant, put their information in the tree, then it will link up all of the sisters and brothers of my great grandfather.
Wow.
And then it will come down to the person who actually put in their DNA, and then it will say you have a DNA match and this is how you match. And I'm like, oh. But then I got a cousin
Right.
that I don't know. Now I know all my cousins, and I don't know this girl.
Well, what about your Irish side?
That's the point. They won't tell me. I
Right.
want to know. Where all those people over there?
Now, where is this cousin located?
In New York.
Really?
Yes. She is my first or second cousin.
And you don't know her?
Nope.
I'm sure you contacted her.
Yep.
Yeah.
I sent that chick an email like, listen.
Really?
I sure
Listen,
did.
P, I'm your first cousin.
No, not yet. But I'm like, here's my number. Give me a call. 'Cause-
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah, I want to see how that plays out.
I really do.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know her. I'm like, we're going to get to know each other today because you sharing like 23 types of my DNA.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and I've never met this person ever in my life.
Yeah. If I do it and somebody contacts me that I don't know, I'll be like, who? What? Who?
No, but you'll know.
Get off my phone.
But you'll know because they have the messaging feature in the
Oh,
app.
okay. All right. So you can choose to
Right.
acknowledge.
Because they'll say, do you want to talk to this person? Oh,
Got
they're
you.
your cousin. You want send them a message.
Oh, that's dope.
Dude, do I owe money?
Right, exactly.
I don't know her. So
do I owe her money? Nah.
Right.
anybody out there know Tanisha McCollum? Tell her to call me. Tanisha McCollum.
But you know what's interesting, right? and this was kind of the point of the conversation. She don't know anybody in Nigeria. Did nobody in Nigeria take a DNA test? That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
You're 41% Nigerian.
44%.
And nobody popped up
Nah.
in the country of
that's
Nigeria?
Fugazi. That's Fugazi.
Yeah,
I bet
yeah,
you
something
Google
going on.
knows.
But I have a question. What about who was it last week with the twin?
Oh, Monica Lawson.
Yeah.
How did
yeah.
that turn out?
Yeah, I want to see that too. I
that's
can't wait.
pretty
Oh,
interesting.
wait. Before you do that, I want to shout out.
Because I'm going to talk to the chat room.
Good, because as long as you do that, I'm going to acknowledge all of the viewers that are coming in on YouTube.
Yeah.
All of the YouTube viewers, leave a comment on YouTube, like, subscribe. But thank you, YouTube,
Yeah.
subscribers.
Because we're getting our numbers up, and soon we're going to leave Facebook, you know what I'm saying, for YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel is running. Oh, it's not running at the bottom, but it's Groovy Track, and I'll put it up in the bottom in a minute so you guys can see that. In the chat room, Michelle Marie's in the house. She says, good evening. Regina Pantaloon says, hello. Happy weekend, everybody. Ellie says, hello, guys. Michelle Marie says, sound effects for brain farts. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if I got this. Did that help? I don't know. Let me see. Good evening, all. Regina says, happy weekend, everyone. Ellie says, hello, guys. Okay, all right, let me go down. Tona Courtney, what's up? Hope you're feeling better. She says, good evening, loved ones. Thank you very much. Michelle Marie, early on the comments, she says, I'm adopted, so I enjoyed looking for my DNA stuff through Ancestry. By the way, I have some Congo
There you
in
go.
my DNA.
Come on, girl.
I find that very interesting. You have
Yes.
some Congo.
Yes.
Michelle
Cameroon.
Marie. Michelle, just are you black or white, by the way? I just want to know, Michelle. Abad Rivers. Sal Abad Rivers says, good morning here. Sal, where are you located, by the way? That it's morning, by the way.
Yeah, we wanna know.
Yeah, we want to know where you're at.
All right.
That's what's happening. That it's early in the morning there.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Michelle Marie made it clear. She says, I'm white.
Wow.
She's
Come on.
white.
Soul sister.
She's white from the Congo. Wow.
Soul sister.
Check that out. Word up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How much Congo you got in there? I'm just kind of curious. West Africa. I have some West Africa. Stephanie Jimenez Felix says, I have some West African in me, and I'm gonna judge from Stephanie. Hey, what's up, Steph? How you doing? Word up. That's Steph from and we have Yo Ma.
Oh my God. You need my glasses again?
Your mama is Queen.
Okay.
And she's on Twitch. What's happening? Hey, your mama is Queen, baby. Word up. That is dope.
No mama jokes
No
here.
mama jokes
No
here.
mama jokes here.
No, I said, well,
Your mama
Your mama.
is a queen.
Hey.
Okay.
She's got a sentence for her name. Yep, and then Stephanie, she's from Washington Houses over there with CC Perez.
Okay.
And she says, I have some West African in me. Gladys says, hey, everyone. What's up, Gladys? It's good to see you. Chat room's moving today. That's right. Once you sign on, please just pop in and just say what's up.
And hit the likes.
And hit the likes.
And hit the shares.
Yeah, for sure. So here's the question. Not even a question. This week we lost a really great guy.
Yeah.
Right? We lost a really great guy. And that was Micheal K Williams. And he's the actor that played Chalky White on Boardwalk Empire. He played in The Wire, right? Who was in The Wire? What was his name in The Wire? Not Jamal.
No, Omar.
Omar. He was Omar on The Wire. Yeah. So Omar on The Wire.
That's an unforgettable character.
Yeah, for sure. He passed away, and we was sitting. I was eating a hamburger actually out in at Ottomanelli's when we found out, right? Yeah.
And you
Me
did a little
Rocky.
short.
Yeah, I did a little
saw
short
that.
on that, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Because we were sitting at Ottomanelli's and we're having these wonderful hamburgers at Ottomanelli's, and
That's on what side?
and it came across, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, who died? Like that was like hearing when what's his name, Black Panther died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the funny thing about that
Chad
is
Boseman.
Yeah.
Boseman, sorry.
he was also a Marvels.
Who?
He was.
Yes, he was one of those guys that wore the wings and flew.
No,
Yes,
not
he was.
Michael K.
Yes,
Williams.
Yes, he was. Look it up.
All right, I'm gonna look
You're
it
gonna
up.
have to look that up.
He was.
I know
I
that
think you're
he's
thinking
in
of the
Lovecraft-
Falcon, right?
Falcon.
Is that what you're
no,
thinking
he's
of?
thinking of yes.
Falcon is Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Mackie.
Yeah, that's Anthony
That's not
Mackie.
him.
Yeah,
All
that's
black
Chadwick.
people don't look the same.
I knew that was gonna come out of somebody's mouth. That's so good though.
Oh, sweat. Like, no, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
Now he was in Lovecraft
Yo,
Country.
look,
What? Hold on. You thought that Michael Mackey was
Anthony Mackie.
Hold on.
What? Oh my God! I
Yeah,
live with a
you did-
racist.
You did that.
What
You did that.
All black people look alike. Oh,
But he was sure about that too. He was dead
I
serious.
seen you and your father, kid. Y'all do
Ooh,
look like.
see, there you go. Oh my God, more racism. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh,
Okay.
that is so crazy.
Brown on brown crime.
Look, even Stephanie's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? No, that's another guy.
So he played
That's
in
another guy.
Lovecraft Country too. He was really good at it. That show
Something
on
with the
HBO.
Lovecraft Country. What is it? Oh, that's that
Yes.
the horror show.
Yeah, the supernatural one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
Yeah.
actually, he's
I've been watching
He's been really coming out with a lot of stuff now.
Yeah, he's a
was
great
good.
actor.
He was
And
good.
Rough Riders, they were working on a biopic for DMX, and actually they were he was going to be the one.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
I wonder who they're gonna get to replace him. But I'm sorry.
No,
go ahead.
Good, Gary.
No, it was Rocky.
No, good, Rocky.
No, go ahead, yo. Go ahead.
All right. I'm
Sorry,
just
send
no.
me a text.
It's only his death was shocking, of course, but his was like there was another like whole drug overdose with like 4 people in California. You heard about that?
No, I didn't hear about that. What happened?
Yeah, there was like 3 people were found. 4 people were found. When they found them, the call came in from like a neighbor.
Okay.
And when the cops came in, 3 of them were already dead, and one was dying. And this was a fentanyl overdose. They lacing these drugs with these
I was
synthetic.
having that conversation yesterday. Yeah, they lacing these drugs with fentanyl.
You know, it's I don't know. They're killing people out here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, yeah. It's all about the money.
Oh my God! To lace things with like stuff like that. Is that how Michael Jackson died?
No, he dropped
why?
from Propofol.
Propofol.
Yeah.
But he was taking fentanyl too, wasn't he?
I don't know. Yeah, no. I think that was Prince
Oh,
with the fentanyl. That
okay.
OD'd on the fentanyl.
wow.
Your mama
Wow.
is Queen says, how are y'all? We good, Queen. We good. For sure. Stephanie says, I'm about to watch the Supernatural one again. He
Lovecraft
was such
Country.
a powerhouse. Yeah, he was. I mean, when you saw him on the screen, he had such a presence.
Yeah,
that was
but
really
you know
crazy.
what? He
Hey,
also-
LaFonda. LaFonda's in the
Hey.
house. What's up, Fonda? We missed you.
We missed you.
Word up.
So, you know, what was good about his character was that he brought so many layers and depth
Right.
to the way he performed.
Approached it, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, he performed in a way, and we talked about this, you know, before, where, you know, I get offended when you see a black man playing a drag type of thing where he's effeminate.
Yeah.
And it's a caricature of sorts. But he was gay, but he stayed in his masculine frame. You understand?
Yeah.
So
He was gay like how gay?
Thank you.
All of his characters are
I
gay.
didn't say it this time.
What?
So go ahead, Ron.
All of his characters are gay in everything he plays.
He was not gay as Chalky White.
He could have been.
No, he was gay. He had a wife and he was eating Hoppin' John.
You're right.
You can't be
That's
gay and
one.
you eat Hoppin' John.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
When's the last time you had Hoppin' John?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yesterday. If that's the gauge 5 minutes ago.
Well, okay, I give it up. That is one. That is
Okay,
one.
okay.
But most of his roles.
Omar,
are,
he was gay too?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. He was gay thugging. Omar, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was a. Are you kidding? That's what made him even badder.
Wow.
You know, because he'll lay you, and lay you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give it right to you.
So did he so was he gay in real life?
I know I saw an interview. He did not come out as saying that he was, you know, gay.
Yeah.
Maybe bi. I think from the article that I read, it was some years ago when he was out of the wire and starting to do Boardwalk Empire. So, and I think he was in Bessie. Bessie.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in Bessie.
I think he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was
Hey, what's up, DJ Flame? She says, hey, Sticky. What's up, Flame? It's good to see you. Word up. Big shout out to Mercedes ladies in the building.
Yes, sir.
Stephanie says there is an opioid epidemic going on. That's true. Michelle Maybell. What's up? She said, I thought I'd check over here on YouTube since you said you're shutting down the Facebook.
All right.
Thank you.
platform.
Thank you.
There you go.
Everybody follow Micheal Maybell.
And Michelle, isn't it the same? It's the same. It's the same. It's not different. You can still comment. I can still see the comments.
Yes.
Just everybody move over.
Did you subscribe though and like?
She must have subscribed. Let me know, Michelle Maybell. Did you subscribe?
And like.
You know what I'm saying? You see, and we got Twitch. We're on Twitch already.
Yeah.
We're already there, right? That's what's going on.
That's it.
Which, I mean, it kind of, you know what? That kind of lends to something that I was thinking about. And then I saw the other day, big shout out to Star, right? Because he was talking about it. And I was kind of curious because he had a title and he said, does a gay experience make you gay?
Yes.
Right? Okay, Rock.
If you try it, I say you're done. If you did it, you're done.
Okay, all right. And I'm kind of curious about that. Like, Maybell, not May. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Maybell. That's Micheal Maybell. There you go. We got it. Yes, I have subscribed. Thank you.
Hey,
DJ
thank
Flame
you, my
Gale,
bell.
yeah.
My
Thank you.
bell.
Please, you know what? Give it a clap.
She's all bell.
So, and I'm asking that in the chat room, and like real talk, like if you have a gay experience, and a gay experience can come from sort of a different space, really, right? It doesn't have to be that you, it doesn't have to. Well, number one,
Pause. Pause.
Lucilla.
What?
Lucilla.
Pause.
What I say?
Look at her face.
What I say?
Yo, I don't
doesn't
know
have to
what
be
you
what?
about to say. You
No.
gotta choose your words real careful.
You know,
Or you gonna eat a whole bunch of Hoppin' Johns. I'm gonna tell you right now, a whole bunch. It's gonna be like the Sixth Sense. You gonna be fed in a chair, and you gonna be fed Hoppin' Johns to your stomach busts.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, right?
Fix that, brother. Fix that.
Yeah, I don't even know what I said. But what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about like anything like any type of molestation that might have happened to you as a kid or anything like that. I'm talking about if you make a conscious decision to do it, whether your situation is you're in the army and you're looking at your guy in the bunk and just kind of decide, hey, you know what, I want to blow him, or if you're in jail and you're locked up, right? And that's what's going on because it happens in the army a lot, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
It does.
Right, the Army and the Marines does that, and that's the only time you do it, by the way.
Oh?
Right? Let's say that's the only time that
When
you
you're
do
in the middle of the ocean on a boat?
Listen,
That ain't romantic.
you're stranded.
That ain't romantic.
You're stranded. You're kind of like, oh, your ass looking kind of good. Might have to do something, man.
That's
Right?
crazy.
And suppose you're two alpha males. You're gonna fight to the death for the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna slug it out. I'm taking your ass, and I'm taking your ass. You know. So my question is, does the one experience make you gay? You know what I'm saying? If you just kind of did
Come
it
on,
one
guys.
time. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
chime in after. Come on.
I guess it depends on how you talk afterwards.
Right. If you have a
Oh,
list.
post nut clarity?
Right. Post nut clarity. And you get a lisp and you're like, you know what? It happened. Right. Gay curious. Tony says gay curious. Michelle says, I know a lot about the gay stuff, shaking my head and laughing my ass off. Maybell, please.
Maybell.
If you can just kind of like, chime in on that because I'm sort of curious. Stephanie says, depends if you like it or not. I'm not that curious. That's a good one. Okay, all right. Stephanie says depends on if you like it or was it forced on you. And she's absolutely right about that, right? Does not make you gay, right? That's what Michelle Maybell says.
Okay.
Tony says gay curious. You know what? That's interesting. Yeah, I guess if you do it and then you kind of like, that was cool.
Yo, that face, bro. Calm down. Yo, chill with that.
I might, I'm feeling sort of.
Wait, I'm calling for Hoppin' Jacks right now. Let me order some. Let's do that.
Hoppin' John.
So, yeah, Hoppin' John.
Yeah.
But, okay, so
Right.
there was a caller who called in. I remember this show.
Okay.
It was a woman, and she did not equate being bi or gay with two women. She mainly focused on the men. She was like, well, if it's a woman, it's okay. And I'm like, what?
So what's the perspective on that?
I'd like to ask the audience though, because
Yeah.
if you're a woman, okay,
Right.
because my daughter, she's also, she's
Right. Alphabet.
LGBT, yeah. So she, and when she was younger, she was dating a guy. A guy was interested in dating her, but she was upset because the guy was bi. She was like, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, you're bi. What's wrong with you?
Right. There's 4 of you in this relationship.
Yeah, like, why is it different?
Bi equals 4.
Right. So what is the difference, right?
Right.
Is there a difference? Because she was harsh on that. She was like, that's a firm no. I'm not doing it.
In spite of the fact that she is also bisexual.
And I think it lends to the credence of the belief that the woman who called in
Right.
did not. I think most women think that way. I don't
Wow.
know. Anybody in the audience could tell us? Like, why are bi women not judged as harshly?
As bi men.
Right. Because
Yeah.
you're taking it.
Right.
Taking it.
You know what? I'm gonna go. Yeah.
How did we get here?
No. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm
How
telling
did
you.
we
Know
get
what?
here?
Because the topic was interesting.
I think that yeah.
You better be real careful.
All right, thank you, Michelle. She said it's the same for both sexes,
Right.
Michelle, right? And that's what I think. But I think the reason why the judgment is so hard on the men is that it's a little bit more of a reach, right, for a man to be gay, right? And the reach is you really got to have a affinity for the situation. I don't know, and I think because men are masculine and we, and the feelings, and we're a man and we're doing that thing. And women, women are more likely to be in a locker room naked and look at each other than it is for 2 men to be in a locker room and be like,
go ahead,
look
Gary.
at that
I want to hear
thing.
Gary's perspective.
Right? No, I'm serious. Listen, I was not in a locker room with naked men until I was an adult. And when I had to go put on my pants, I went into the bathroom and did it. You know what I'm saying? When I went to the gym and I seen dudes like, yeah, pull off my stuff. And I was like, oh, wow, that's
Just swinging around.
that
there,
is
buddy.
crazy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to the bathroom. Men aren't, like we're not like that. Versus, I think women, even in their conversations about their bodies, right? You'll deal with your bodies a lot more than men do. You know what I'm saying? You take care of yourselves differently. You have the monthly thing that goes on, and you guys actually will conversate amongst each other about your bodies. We don't really do that. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Gary.
I think it definitely has to do with upbringing because growing up, I mean,
She says alpha male stigma. It's the alpha male stigma. That's what Michelle says. Go ahead.
growing up, most women, like their daughters will like sleep over their friend's house. Like females tend to more like be more open with each other, with their bodies, like.
Right.
Pause, Gary. Pause.
So women.
I'm gonna feed you some Hoppin' John.
So women
Jacks, whatever.
women tend to be more open with their bodies, and society makes it okay, right? Because a female could come and sit on your lap right now, and no one would really think that.
I don't like that.
Well, hold
though.
on a second. Hold on. Stop.
We're not talking about you.
We're not talking about you.
Oh, you pointed to me.
Pause.
Yeah, Robin shut it down early. She's like, I don't like that.
Yeah. So it'll be okay. Nobody would look at it any different.
Okay,
You understand?
right.
Now, a dude come and sit on Rock's lap, you can be like, hey, what's going on here?
Well, okay.
I just wanna be clear. Okay.
Go ahead. Well,
And I don't like that.
all right.
Whatever. Go ahead. No, okay.
Go.
No, Gary, finish this shit.
Yeah,
Come on, I want to hear it.
I'm gonna come on in after you finish.
So I'm just saying that with females, they're more open with their bodies and they're more touchy-feely. Whereas when you're a man, you're alpha male, you're masculine. Like, look, I was brought up in a very masculine household, right? So there's just certain things that you just didn't do and wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
But my sisters and her girlfriends and my female cousins and their girlfriends,
Right.
they would all play around. And now none of them, they're not bi, they're not lesbian,
Right.
but they have their girl time playing around,
I
and
get
it's
it.
okay.
Right.
I get
But
it.
dudes, like, you're not gonna run around in your underwear.
Hell no.
But
with,
okay.
with other dudes.
Right. But
You'd be
to
like, wow,
me,
look at those briefs.
But Robin, hold on.
Go ahead, Robin.
What about like the women? A girl could be walking down the block, and your own girl will be like, "Shit, I know you like her ass. I see you staring at her. She looks good."
She knows what you like.
Yeah, but still,
That don't mean she want it. Unless she say, woo, we
But
can
at the
pick
same
that up
time-
tonight.
Oh, Robin, watch your head.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you blocked Rocky out. No, Rocky, don't move over.
Well,
Now
he
you
had-
moving
no,
over.
he blocked me last week
Yeah,
with
you're
that
right.
elbow move he did.
Like this.
He just cold
He was like
gave me
that.
the headlock. Yeah, but anyway, go
Go ahead,
ahead.
Robbie.
nah, that's just how girls are. They just very oh, look at the size of that breast. I would love to have some breasts like that. That's women.
I'm thinking too, like, you know, when two men get married, the first question is, who is the wife?
Yeah.
So I think the problem is men do not, they don't get entered. They do the entering.
True.
And when you enter a man, it basically effeminizes him.
Yeah.
So he is no longer seen as an alpha male,
Right.
right?
Yeah, okay.
So I think that's the issue. My daughter wanted a man to be a man
Okay, got it.
because she couldn't see him as a man if she knew he was being entered.
So suppose he was the enterer.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean,
I'm just, you know.
I don't know if
Because that
there's
would
a-
sort of make him like an ultra alpha male.
no. If it's gay, it's gay. Like to me,
Okay.
whether you're the pitcher or the catcher,
Right, 100%. Yeah.
you're still with a man.
It is the act of the
Yeah.
actual action.
Right.
Right.
And
Okay.
men love men because they want to feel what women feel. Men are hard, you know, their bodies are solid. They like, you know, gay men like a man to look like a man and be a man. Like women do.
Okay.
know?
All
Yeah.
right.
But he doesn't get turned on by a female softness.
Right.
He's turned on by a man's hardness.
Right.
Right.
Which would lend to, I don't know, the transvexual sexual thing, right?
you know.
Which they're
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes.
Right. You know, I just right because then really what is that, right? You know what I'm saying? And once again, I mean, I think that one gay experience does, you know, I don't think it would necessarily make it. I think I'm gonna roll with Michelle on this one. I think it was either Michelle or it was
My bell?
yes, I think she said it rather you like it or not. Or it might have
Well,
been
I
Stephanie
think
that said it.
before you get to like it, you have to have the intention.
The intention of doing it.
Right. You have
Yeah.
to think about it before. It's not like you fell
Right.
into somebody's ass.
Right.
You
Oops.
know, right.
Yeah.
I did it again.
Like this.
No.
Damn, dude.
Pause.
Why are you in the way? Right. I get it.
I fell and I can't get up.
Right. But I'm in. Right. I got
So
it. Okay.
if you have intention,
Okay.
that first experience, you have to think about it
Yes, you do.
for a long time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So yes.
That doesn't just pop up.
right.
Pause.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
You just have a conversation. This is
Right.
well
It's something
thought
to deal with. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, so it might. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I got going on here. All right. It is the same for both sexes, exactly. You know what I'm saying? If you man, woman, you know, and if you do it and you, this is the definition of it is, you know, same sex.
Right.
Right. So that's kind of what it is. So I think it does make you think. All right. Stephanie says in our community there is still some appreciation towards being openly gay. I feel it's a cultural thing, respectfully, or religious beliefs. And she's right. It is a cultural thing because if you're gay in Jamaica, you're like a batty boy, and then you're in trouble, right? I think it's
It won't stop them from being gay though.
right. No, not. I mean, look. I think in Nigeria, like, or one of the African countries, they actually like if you come out as being gay, they actually kill you.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Right.
in Iran, I think it's Iraq or Iran.
Right.
If you're gay, you can be subject to death.
Mm-hmm.
However, they do encourage the operation.
Oh, that you become
Right. You know.
Bruce Jenner.
Right.
You can do the
So
Bruce
if
Jenner
you're
thing,
Bruce
right?
Jenner, you can live, but you
Oh.
can't be. You know.
Oh, so they want you to jump the whole fence.
Yeah.
So if you're broke, you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, right. Yeah. How much is the operation?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. That's it. Maritza Ortez. Hey, everyone. What's happening, Maritza? Good to see you. I'm just sort of curious about that. Yeah. That's interesting. I think you're right. I mean, if you don't have the money, because in Thailand, the operation is not that expensive. right? That's why there are a lot of people that go to Thailand to actually have the operation done.
Really?
I wonder is that a thing in Iran that they make the operation so expensive that in order to be that you have to be rich.
I think it's free.
Oh wow, okay. Well, you know what?
I think it's free.
Look that up. I think that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not the fact that.
Thank you.
Not that I want to do this. I'm saying the fact that they're giving you an option. They're going, all right, if you're going to do it, then you got to go all out.
So it hurts right.
You got to go all out. Just saying, you got to go all the way in on this one, right?
Okay,
They give you the option. That's all I'm saying. They're like, no riding the fence on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I think that's nice.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
All right, so what else? What else are we talking about? COVID? We talking about COVID news? We talking about Joe Biden today?
Yeah, we got to deal with that.
Joe
But
Biden,
oh wait, one thing I have to say in the chat room because Stephanie, they're a couple seconds behind. Santeria gay people are venerated like children of Izul Dantor.
Okay.
Okay, all right, got it.
Break that down.
There it is.
That's a whole show right
Yeah, that's
there.
the whole thing. Santeria gay people are venerated like the children of Izul Dantor. That's what she's saying.
Okay.
So that's the religious thing.
All right.
Right?
All right.
So some stuff happened in the news that I want to talk about, that I want to get into, that I'm affected by. But before I do that,
Let's do it.
let me just see. Transitioning into because we're doing this next week. So let me just transition into a commercial real quick, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Oops, wrong thing.
I thought you
Sorry.
meant the other type of transition. Sorry.
No. Hold on.
It's
Wait.
a whole
Wait.
pause.
There we go. Hold on. All right. I done played the wrong thing. Let me play this right here. And that is Maria Davis. Right?
I don't hear any
Wednesday.
sound.
I know what I did. This is from being tired. Let's see. All right. Yep, that is Maria Davis Mad Wednesdays. And where are we at? Okay, let me just see if I do that.
You have an echo.
Okay, Mad Wednesdays. Okay, off. Try to get back to her. But she's happening. Oh, there you go.
About a few years ago, I remember listening to you on Mad Wednesdays, and you had Jay-Z do 22 twos. Well, I got 29 twos for you.
You all I need. You give everything I need. Little protects what he's got.
Whew, that girl.
I gotta get to the money.
That's what we came here for. Get to the money.
Gotta get to the money.
Too many people want the spotlight, but when they get it, they still need to show everyone how to eat.
And that's Mad Wednesdays, y'all. We're back.
We're back.
Oops, sorry, I keep playing it. It won't stop.
I love it too
A
much.
few years ago,
Yep. Okay. So
Yes.
that's Mad Wednesdays. That's coming up next week. Mad Wednesdays. If
Is it
you're
Mad Monday?
no, well, we changed the name to her
changed the
show
name.
Oh, good.
because Maria's doing her podcast on Monday.
Yes.
And it is called.
Monday.
Oh,
man.
it's a really
Maria.
good name.
Sorry.
Can't be silenced.
Can't be
You know what?
Yes.
Give
With Maria
yourself
Davis.
the groan.
Yeah.
It was terrible today.
Yeah, I'm off. It's Can't Be Silenced with Maria Davis.
Yeah.
And that is her
Her nonprofit.
So that's what's happening with that.
Also, Rock,
Yeah.
for Mad Wednesdays, you'll be co-hosting.
Yes.
You gotta tell everybody
Oh,
that too.
yes.
Yeah. Maria came and she said if I would co-host Mad Wednesdays with her, and I was honored. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We can do that.
That's a special. That's something good.
So that's what's happening. Michelle Maybell says Biden will be here in Boise on Monday.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? Throw eggs at him. I'm just saying. I was down with it. You know what I'm saying? I voted for Joe Biden, and now, I wake up this morning, I'm watching TV, and all of a sudden you hear mandatory vaccination, right?
Okay.
Mandatory vaccinations for kids 12 and up, and if you work for the federal government, and if you're a contractor for the federal government, and hospitals They're all following suit. Restaurants, you can't get into a restaurant unless you show your vaccination card. And I'm just going to tell you, I agree with the Republicans on this one. They're kind of like going, you're taking away medical freedom. We're taking away like mandatory. Okay, the problem with a democracy is about freedom at the end of the day. And this democracy is feeling less and less free every day. And and I feel crazy talking about this. Like, are we in the future? Like, because as a black person, you go, you know what? I'm a black man and I go out there and why should I be persecuted because I am a black man? I'm not vaccinated and why should I be out there and I'm being persecuted for not being vaccinated? I'm not saying I'm vaccinated or not vaccinated. I'm simply saying that we are persecuting people because they're not vaccinated.
Right.
I got harassed in Rite Aid the other day. I'm in Rite Aid, right? I'm trying to get some allergy medication to have allergies, and I didn't have on my mask. And this lady goes, "Step back 6 feet. There's a new variant."
Mu.
The Mu. What is it? The Mu what?
Mu. MU.
Oh, Mu COVID?
Wait, hold on. You mean it's not Delta? No,
No, it's
No,
something
Delta-
else.
Delta's
It's
all
supposed
what
to
Mu
be-
was in.
This is an African one.
Right.
The African
How
variant.
lost am I?
You are very lost, sir.
Listen, let me. Listen,
Sir.
you can't keep up with this shit, okay? Because you're right. No. All right. Has anybody ever seen The Wiz?
Yep.
Yeah.
With Richard Pryor, right?
Yep.
And he would go, "Today the color is green." Right? And he goes, "Hold on. Green is mean.
Yeah.
Red. Today the color's red and red is dead." And then he would go through the different colors, right? This is what this feels like. We started out, today it's COVID-19. Now it's the Delta. Now it's the Mu.
All right.
All right, so what to do?
Let me, I got the glasses on, so let me
Good.
do the reading.
Because I'm angry.
Okay, what is the Mu variant of COVID-19? Thank you for asking. The Mu variant, known as B.1.621, was added to the WHO's watch list on August 30th after it was detected in 39 countries and found to possess a cluster of mutations. So this is like the alpha and the omega?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the omega, bro.
Yeah.
So it's heavy.
Vaccine proof.
It's a cluster of mutations
Until next week.
that may make it less susceptible to the immune protection.
Until next week.
So let's discuss this because
Yes.
okay. So when we talk about I'm going to call it the poke. I'm not going to call it that, because you never know, you might get sanctioned by saying all these stuff.
Okay, all right.
Because people are getting sanctioned now. That's one of the freedoms that you lose.
Freedom of speech.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the poke, right? From what I was listening to a doctor, she was in front of Congress talking about it. I think her name is Clary. I forgot her first name, but she said that when you take the vaccine, they inject it into your blood. Mm-hmm. But the actual COVID itself is mucus. It's
Right.
not in your blood. Mm-hmm. So even if you take it, it spikes the protein, but it does nothing to affect you.
Right.
So because you're taking it in the blood.
And is
And
this why
COVID is
people...
not a blood-borne pathogen.
Okay. So, and then this is what's... is this the reason why the vaccinated are still
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
get the 19?
Right.
Confuses me though.
Go ahead.
It's in your mucus membranes.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Rocky.
They
COVID
said
is
you only
respiratory.
have to take the vaccine once. So you take it once, and that's what I heard. That's it. So I took it. Now they're telling me that you're gonna have to take it again.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you
And I
what
understand
really
that.
grinds my gears.
All right, please.
Your body, if you survive COVID, your body has built up its own antibodies to
Mm-hmm.
fight it off. If you already have the antibodies, why do you need to take the vaccine on top of that? You already have natural protection.
Right. And now now you're saying the
Not
Mu...
to say what I'm for or against
Right.
anything.
But you're saying that the Mu thing, the new thing,
It's a cluster of 39 different,
and it's not vaccine proof.
right. So even if you take all the shots that are mandated,
Yeah.
Right. Oh, wait. I just want to get clear. Hold on. Go ahead. Keep going because I want to understand this.
right, even if you take all of the vaccines that are mandated before they even develop, they have to develop the vaccine.
That's right.
Before, they actually can fight it.
Yeah.
So this one that's coming out, the Mu from Africa, what you're saying is all the people that are vaccinated are susceptible to get this new variant.
Right. Now remember, the vaccine, when it was first, the medicine that was first issued to the public was based on the first iteration, not the second one.
Okay.
So the second one, which we now know is the Delta here, even though you've gotten the first iteration, your body, if you already had it, your body should be prepared for because it says it coats the second variant.
Right.
So it fights it because you've already built that natural immune system.
Okay.
Of resistance.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is
that's why the Delta, for people who are vaccinated, is still getting COVID.
That's right.
But what I don't understand is, okay, so you take the medicine.
Yes.
And then they say like 6 months later you're gonna take the medicine again, even though you're taking the booster. They still want you to take, but you took the medicine you took at the beginning. They want you to take it again in 6 months.
Well, you got to think about it, right? Because when we first were inundated with this particular, what is this called? Pandemonium, right?
Yeah, pandemonium.
It shut everything down. Money was not being made. No one was going to work. Businesses were not generating income. You have to have some type of something has to be done in order for businesses to want to operate normally. There's still some strains in supply chain. They're still not making chips.
Yeah, I know.
Computer chips.
Yeah.
I mean, we're like 3-4 years of shortage.
Right.
They won't even be making cars after a while.
Jeez.
This is why they need to say everybody got to get it. It's to calm people down. But those people who are getting, the poke, they can't understand why they're still getting COVID.
Right.
If you're jabbing someone in their bloodstream and you're being affected in your nose by, mucus borne pathogen that affects your mucous membranes in your lungs, why are you getting it again? Because it's not a blood-borne virus.
That's right.
Yeah. And sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
And I'm in the chat room, and Stephanie says, I went to the hospital and refused medical care for being sick and not having COVID. That happened to her. Stephanie says, no freedom of speech. We're all slaves. Antibodies. Gail Hall, and that's DJ Flame, says antibodies are a natural protection. Stephanie says, I will never have the mark of the beast.
Woo!
Oh, okay then.
Woo! You read that out loud? The algorithm, sir.
She said it.
I know. And you just echoed that.
I did. And Gail says, they cannot guarantee protection if you take that jab. And she's absolutely right.
I took
Well,
it. I took it.
Go, Gary.
Oh, and I'm going to need somebody to call Maria because my phone died.
Oh, my God.
Unfortunately, this whole poke stuff is a big money play. I saw, and I was saying about a year ago that, they're going to tie it into your livelihood.
Right.
Like there was going to be no way around this.
That's what they're doing.
And that's what has happened. But now, when think about the government contracts that Pfizer and some of these other pharmaceutical companies have with the government to do the vaccine, right? And they're all publicly traded companies, right? So now here it is, 8 months later, we got to do a booster.
Yeah, more money.
Right?
More money.
More money. So it's all a money play because they are not explaining properly to everyone, what's really going on. And anyone that has worked in the medical field, will know. Like, wait a minute. Like, and some of the things that you said is absolutely right.
Let me catch something right here because Mandy. What is that? Bobby T's mom?
Yeah.
She said something about Australia, which is really crazy.
Yeah. They're crazy over there.
She said yesterday in Australia, they said you cannot see a doctor or go to a hospital unless you show that you've been vaccinated, that you've been vacationed.
Vacation.
Right.
It's getting crazy here.
Yeah.
That is wild. Okay, so if you get sick with the COVID-19,
Right.
Who do you see?
right? you can't go see the doctor to help you with the COVID-19.
No, aren't they the ones that have those little shelters for people who have COVID? They have them in these little communities, like they put
Little
huts.
COVID-19 huts.
Yeah.
You got to
That's
ask Mandy that.
Yeah, Mandy, talk about it.
Yeah, Gail Hale, she says, yes, Gary, Agenda 21. I don't know if you know that, I mean.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
asking. I don't know what it means.
Actually, there's a video called "The Report from Iron Mountain." I got it from one of our Zulu brothers many years ago, and it laid out all of this, like almost to a T, in terms of the mass vaccinations, FEMA, all of that.
Right.
Right. So there's something definitely happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, I read, a few of these, a few of the recommended Zulu Nation reading books.
Okay.
And when I first read it, I was like, this is implausible. This is science fiction. This is bollocks and foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
What are you Zulus talking about? And then most of that stuff that was in them kooky books is coming true.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing new under the sun. Whatever is happening has happened before.
Right.
So this is just our trip around the sun on this one.
That's basically it.
Yeah, right. Because they always had something going on.
Yeah.
That killed us.
Yeah.
At one point or another, even in the last century, right? The Spanish flu, and then you had good old Typhoid Mary. She almost killed all of New York.
Yeah.
With crappy hands. They named the island after her. No, they put her on an island. And
that's it.
Yeah, Typhoid Mary was a real person. Stephanie says, my mother had a job since 1996 for Pfizer years.
Wow.
Got fired. No one paid. My friend is a doctor, cannot work unless you register yourself with the government. That's
now you have to
why
choose between your
I
employment
hold
and your
double citizenship.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something that's crazy. Because we work in the schools, right? Work in the schools. This morning it came on TV. It came across the wire about the kids. And then I get a text from the schools that I'm working in. They're saying, you cannot enter the building unless you're vaccinated. Right? You can't. And that is a problem for me. And once again, I'm not saying I'm vaccinated. I'm not saying I'm not vaccinated because number one, it's nobody's business. Let's start with that. And I'm being clear. I'm not saying that I am. I'm not saying that I'm not. I'm just telling you, it's your personal thing. And I think some of y'all need to practice that shit. I'm just telling you the truth because, the woman that was online took liberty,
at the store.
Right. And asking, are you
Which
vaccinated?
I thought was weird because she had on scrubs.
Right.
Now, when you talk about HIPAA, right?
Yeah.
HIPAA is, all right, you go to a job and you say, it's a HIPAA violation if you ask me for my status. The employer, a private employer, is actually exempt. They can ask you, but not a nurse professional, not a doctor. They're not supposed to ask you about your personal health. They're supposed to protect it. That's their job. They cannot ask you. They cannot ask you for that.
Yeah. So that was just wild.
Yeah.
But now I have people that work for me in the schools that are not vaccinated and they are not interested in being vaccinated. So now what do I do? Right. Now I'm jammed up. You know what I'm saying?
Because at this point, if you get vaccinated now, you're being forced to do it.
Right, correct. Exactly. That's what's going on. Now you're being made. Now I got to talk to my guys and go, listen, you're going to have to be vaccinated. You must be vaccinated in order for you to go into the school so you can make money so you can feed your families. You know, this is rough.
It's going to be a lot of people out of work.
And that's something going on all over the place. Puerto Rico, Florida, except not Florida.
Right.
Now with Puerto Rico and Florida, Puerto Rico, I just called today to see what I can get for Aguadilla, and they just closed that airport down.
Right.
That's what I just found out.
Yeah, see,
and
crazy.
Now they're blaming Florida.
Yeah, they do
because they're blaming Florida because everybody from Florida is coming to Puerto Rico with Delta, and because Puerto Rico's pretty big with Delta right now.
Yeah, well, it was initially supposed to be enough people were supposed to be vaccinated. Well, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's Maria. Oh no.
What?
That's Maria. She was calling me.
Yeah, we need that.
Oh, okay. I need to get.
Maria,
I need to get.
Maria,
call me back, Maria. I'll call you back.
AD. Yep, D. Womack's in the building. She said, "Why is it a problem when students?" Janine said, "Why is it a problem when students have to have every other vaccine to attend school. We have always had to be vaccinated. That's true. And then it says just people quitting back and forth because they won't get.
Hey, Maria.
Maria
got you
Davis on the show.
Yo, Rock's phone is dead.
Yeah, and then my charger got ruined in the flood, so I got jammed up. Yeah. What's up, Ree?
We were just talking about you. We were talking about your show, Mad Wednesdays. Yes.
Happy anniversary. Happy
Happy anniversary. Thank you, Maria. Word, Maria, we've been doing this thing for now 2 years now.
Yes.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, and what's been wonderful.
2 years. Y'all still a baby though, so it's a whole lot more work to do.
Yes,
Yeah, a lot more
absolutely.
work. Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
more content to put out there, buddy.
Yeah, you're right.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
And now that you're joining the team, you know we're gonna build the network out. 2
It's
years.
funny. It's funny because I was riding with one of my friends on over here in Harlem, and I told him I'm starting my podcast. And he was like, "Why you didn't do your podcast with me?" I said, "Because I didn't know you had a podcast."
See?
There you go. That's it.
He said, "You should be doing it with me." No, I should not.
Right. You do what you want to do, girl.
Exactly.
And coming with us, that means you got good taste.
If there was an opportunity with you, it would have came up, and it didn't. So the opportunity came where it was supposed to come.
Like,
from.
don't
Right,
play
exactly. There you
yourself,
go.
buddy.
That's it. That's it. Stop trying to steal my talent, my man. Just take it easy. I saw first.
Right, that was amazing. He's like, "I can't believe you ain't on my podcast." I was like, "Yo, you funny."
Yeah.
The fake outrage.
Look,
you know what?
House don't get fed.
That's
Word. That's right. And you know what? You're not on my podcast. It's your own show. It's you doing your. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be on your podcast.
Right.
It is your show.
I'm happy where I am. Boardwalk Global Media. That's
Go,
what I'm
girl.
Word up. So can I know we were talking about this on the side, but tell me about some of the guests that you have coming up for your show, which is going to, and let us know the time and the title of the show. Go through it, Maria.
That sounds interesting.
Fly Ty. Tyrone Williams is CEO of Cold Chillin' Records. They not even have my health people, National Black Leadership Commission on Health, said they want to come on and talk about the vaccines. Then I have, oh Lord, I'm gonna have not Darnell Jones. I'm gonna have T.O. Cross on here too.
Okay, cool.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
T.O.'s good people. Good people.
He'll
Yeah.
definitely do the podcast with me. I got Lays Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fam.
Word.
I got Lays Elliott. I got Johnny Walker.
Right. That's right. We were talking about that the other day too. So so are you bringing one guest on every week? Is that how it's working?
Yes, it's gonna be a guest every week.
Oh, that's gonna
All
be
right.
nice.
We're gonna have subtitles also, so it might be a guest, but then other people call in and chime in different situations. Everybody wants me to interview them. Now I was laughing.
Yeah, see? Come on, we go.
Hey, a lot of people owe you, Maria.
What Monday can I have? I'll drive you over to the studio.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. 'Cause her show's gonna be huge.
Yep.
Word.
I'm gonna get Fat Joe on.
Wow. Yeah. Fat Joe. That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Daddy O's gonna do an interview for me.
Wow.
So his management already said yes.
Nice.
This is hot.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask Jim Jones. Stop playing the weatherman. I'm asking him too.
That's it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? No,
Clark Kent. I'm gonna get Clark Kent.
Oh, that's
I'm calling in all my favorites.
That's
now.
it.
That's
Right.
right.
That's
A lot
it.
of them owe you.
You know what? I don't know, but did you ever get in contact with King's son?
Girl, I love King's son to death, but you gotta get him on a good day.
Some people are like that.
That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta get him on a good day.
I definitely know what you're talking about.
That
Yes,
would be a
indeed.
dope interview.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We
Yeah.
gotta be focused though. We need people to be focused.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm gonna ask them. My main question is, how do you show up? And I don't mean show up intoxicated.
Right.
Accountable.
How are you going to show up? How do you show up to the world? How do you show up to your family?
How do you present? Are you present?
Yeah, right. What are you doing? What is your activism? Are you just activating for yourself, or are you activating for the world?
Right. Are you cloud chasing or what?
Right.
Let me see. Your mama is a queen, says Auntie Maria.
There you go.
There it is. She's on Twitch. She's on the Twitch line right now. Stephanie Jimenez says, I want to follow you. Maria, what is your Facebook page?
Instagram is Davis_Maria13.
Davis_Maria 13.
And then they can also, Facebook is Maria Antoinette Davis. So just put Maria Davis.
Okay. You can find her on Facebook at Maria Davis.
And then on Twitter is Maria, the number 2 speaks. Maria speaks, the number 2, and then you, the letter U.
Maria speaks, number 2, you.
Got it.
That's Twitter handle. Twitter.
Hey, Tasha says.
Or this is even easier. Because the podcast is Can't Be Silenced Podcast by Maria Davis. So you can go to the website, can'tbesilenced.org.
Can'tbesilenced.org.
You can find me on there and
you can
me a
donate.
message.
And you can
I would
donate.
love that.
Yeah.
Make sure you hashtag Maria Davis and everything. Hashtag Can't Be Silenced.
There you go.
Word up.
All right.
Word up. Big.
And I still have the showcases once a month, so we're going to be incorporating that also.
That's what's up.
Dope. I'm
So my next Mad Wednesday showcase is next Wednesday, the 15th, at the Shrine in Harlem.
Right. Who are some of the artists that you have performing on that one?
Oh, well, the gospel artist that you love, that you sent me, that is so fabulous.
Oh, Johnny.
We celebrating his birthday.
Oh, next Wednesday?
I gotta come.
Next Wednesday.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I gotta come
definitely
out.
be there.
Yeah, we gotta come out, Rocky.
And wait a minute, the funny part is, the artist called me and they said, we're not vaccinated. I'm like, oh, well, you can't get in unless you have one vaccine. Everybody's going to get vaccinated.
Wow.
Maria is an advocate for the vaccine.
Yes.
I don't want you to get vaccinated just because of that. But
Right.
I don't want you to get, but if that's what it takes for you, you can't get in nowhere.
Right, yeah, that's what's happening now.
In any entertainment facilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As of
The 13th.
September 13th, they will be checking everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you are a bar or a club, or you are a Planet Fitness, where people work out,
yep,
you will be fined. The first fine is $1,000. The second fine is $2,000, and the third fine is $5,000. And I'm sure if they catch you more than 3 times, your liquor license might have to pay.
Oh wow, that is See, this is crazy.
And it's not trying to hinder people. We just want people to be safe.
Right. I got it.
People are still dying.
Huh?
Vaccinated and unvaccinated, but more of the unvaccinated.
Got you. Maria. Tasha says, congratulations on your new show. Tasha, my manager, Tasha, so she's watching. She's like, Auntie Maria.
Tasha, beautiful Tasha.
Yeah, Tasha's good. She's good. She's out there in Jersey hanging out. You know what I'm saying? She's having a good time.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I love Tasha.
Yep. So she wanted to give you a shout out because she's in the chat room. I see her in the chat room right now.
Yeah, tell her I love her.
She heard you. She heard you. So
I love you, Tasha.
Yeah, there you go. See, you gotta be like this.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's like that one. All right, Reed. So we're gonna get back to it because I'm cutting out of here at 9:00.
Okay, no, you're right, because I'm in the nail salon.
Hello. Get it
tomorrow
done.
I'll be out and about on 131st Street and 8th Avenue, registering people to vote. And it's my girlfriend who owns a domestic violence organization called WARM. She'll be out there from 12 to 7. We'll be the whole block from 7th to 8th Avenue. That's over near St. Nicholas Projects. And they're going to be giving out food and backpacks and all that good stuff.
Oh, that's
and then,
awesome.
Sunday, Yandy Smith and Tamika Mowry will be giving out backpacks and food and stuff on 117th between Lenox and 5th.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm busy this weekend.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, man, you are busy. So
The only time you can get to the nail salon is at night, huh? Right before they close.
All right, so I love y'all.
Love
Happy
you.
anniversary again.
Thank you.
And I am so looking forward to our journey together.
Oh, it was a
Absolutely.
journey. It will be.
thank you, Maria.
Robin, Gary, and
Rocky.
Rocky D.
Look,
Yeah.
I be confused. Sometimes I call him Sticky. Sometimes I call him Rock Logic.
And now she's got my real name, so you know. It's heavy.
Yes.
And you finally took your CPR course.
That's it.
Yes, I sure did. Thank you. It was good too. He
Yep.
was so Rock is the best. That CPR class was so good.
Yeah, and it's been about 4 years in the making. Now we've been trying to get it done. So we finally got it done, and I know, Maria, I got to still send you your
Yes,
certification.
yes.
So,
Thank you.
all right.
I love you guys.
Love you too. We'll see you
And
soon.
don't forget, fill out your damn Heart Smart paperwork.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be done tonight.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
I'll see you later.
Love yous. Bye.
Love you too.
Maria Davis right there. Wow. We love that. Thank you, Tona, for saying happy anniversary. Somebody needs to get Tony Tone on the phone because he's probably trying to call my cell phone. You got Tone's number?
I don't have Tone's number.
Tony
Oh, damn.
Crush.
Why don't you text Al Pizarro for Tone's number? Right? Happy anniversary, you guys. Thank you, Tona. Stephanie says, I'm coming after 5 p.m. Want to go to the doctors, just make an informed design.
Decision.
No forcing, no
Right.
decision. Never forced.
Right.
Right, exactly. Tasha's on Nani's account, of course. I know that. I need that class, Rock. Absolutely. You definitely want to take the class.
There you go. CPR. By
Yeah.
Breathe CPR.
I need a commercial for that.
Yeah, you should make a commercial.
By the way, for all your CPR needs, you
Yeah.
can see Rock Logic at Brief CPR.
You should make a commercial.
And I'll do your CPR class for you.
Oh,
right?
look at this.
If you're a medical professional and you need advanced cardiac life support or pediatric life support, you can give me a call at 929-257-5271, and I will address your needs. Thank you.
That's the commercial. There you go.
And we do CPR AED for non-medical professionals. We do all of that too.
All right.
So that's kind of the deal.
So I got some news that came into my email.
Yes.
It's related to what we're talking about. It says the Mu variant of COVID-19 has been reported in 49 states across the United States.
All right.
It was recently labeled a variant of interest by the World Health Organization in August, right? It says early research shows the strain has greater transmissibility
Okay.
and the potential to evade antibodies. So it says a new COVID-19 variant causing isolated outbreaks across the world has health officials on high alert.
Right.
After it hit stateside recently, with 49 states reporting cases. Florida and California have reported the highest total so far. It says the Mu variant, a version of the coronavirus that was first detected in Colombia, not Africa,
Okay.
was recently labeled a variant of interest, right? Because current vaccines and treatments seem to be less effective compared with predecessors. It says labeled as B.1.621 is the fifth variant of the interest of interest currently being monitored by the organization.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
So whether you get your vaccine cards or not, guys, this Mu variant, it overrides all of the vaccines that you've had.
That's right.
And the boosters.
And what's bizarre about that is we're on this wild learning curve. It's a wild learning curve, and all of it is a learning curve. Even the vaccine, getting the vaccine, what are the effects of the vaccine, what's going to happen? You know, is the vaccine, the efficacy, right? That was a big word when we were talking about
Efficacy, yes.
efficacy, right? It was a big word, and now apparently the efficacy is null and void. It's null and void because now they have a new variant, right? So now what we're going to get so technically we need a vaccine for that, for the Mu, right? So this thing is sort of like we're hopping on a treadmill here, and I want everybody to be safe, and it is your choice whether or not you want to do it, and it's your thing,
Right.
And I'm not gonna vaccine shame anybody for not doing it. It's your body at the end of the day.
They're coming
And
to
then do
kill
its
us
best.
all.
Right, exactly. Soiling green.
It's people.
Anthony Anthony Wright says, happy anniversary, everybody. Keep doing the damn thing.
Hey,
What's up,
Tone.
Ant? Tone. Tom, we were talking about you the other day in Lockins.
Yes.
Yep.
Mike said hi.
Yep, Mike said hi to you. Yeah, let me just see what's going on here. Yeah, go ahead.
And also, too, across the world, if you plan on traveling, guys, there are countries that are banning unvaccinated Americans. Says travel from June 18th on, travelers from the U.S. were permitted to enter the majority of EU countries, restriction-free, even for non-essential purposes, right, such as tourism. But it says, however, last week, on August 30th, the Council removed the United States together with 5 other countries from the safe list, urging its member states to impose stricter entry rules. And I think it has something to do with what I just read about that Mu thing. It seems the timing is just about right.
Okay.
So they just, on August 30th, they did the study and found that, Mu has hit 49 of the 50 states.
Okay.
And at the same time, they banned the United States travel to the EU. So they're like, oh, y'all over there, y'all got the variant? You can't come here.
Oh, wow. So travel's being limited. Yeah. This is wild, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Michelle Mybell says lovely, and then she goes not. Yeah, right. Exactly. I love the sarcasm. I love seeing that. Yeah. So
Italy.
What is this the ban?
Yeah, Bulgaria.
Countries we can't go to. All right, go ahead.
Italy, Bulgaria.
Nobody goes to Bulgaria anyway. So
Denmark.
Okay, yeah, we go to Denmark.
Yep.
What else?
Sweden.
Yeah, we go to Sweden.
Netherlands.
Oh,
yeah, that's Amsterdam, man.
Yep. Amsterdam, yeah.
That's the cheaper capital of the world.
Belgium and Germany.
Belgium, they're killing the beer industry.
Yeah.
Germany, everything else industry.
So, other than those countries, Greece, Croatia, Iceland, Portugal, and Ireland refused to impose stricter entry rules.
Thank you, Iceland.
Yeah.
Not that anybody wants to go. But
well, wait till this Mu start hitting.
Yeah, the Mu.
They'll be like, Mu, no.
What about the Asian countries? Is there anything on the Asian countries?
Oh, you gotta get that butt. They test your butt in China.
What do you mean test your butt?
Yeah, they do the COVID test for foreigners.
Is it a butt swab?
Yes.
No.
You can't even leave the airport.
What are you talking about?
We talked about this on another show.
I remember this, but now we must expound.
Yeah, please.
Oh my God.
So what do you mean? Now I go to the airport. Right, I'm from the United States.
Yeah, you get off that plane.
I get off the plane,
and they're gonna say, "Come here, sweetie."
Do I go through customs or
no?
Okay, so they take me fresh off the plane. They take me into a room, and then I have to pull out my pants, and they do a butt swab.
Yeah, they might stick. That nose swab.
Yeah.
You might get one of those. Then we could talk about bisexuality.
See, that might be the one gay experience, right? You gotta go. This swab's gonna hurt. Oh, hold on, champ. Start smoking a cigarette. Right?
Like that's a long cigarette. What, you got a stick at the end of it? You're fancy. Where's your monocle?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That is something. Was as good for you as it was for me. That's the kind of vibe.
Yes.
So, wow. Man, I guess I'm going to Asia. I'm cool with that. No. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah. You just have to take my papers and know I'm clean. I'm just saying. My shit is good in the United States. Elise Brito says, happy anniversary, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And the thing is, we've been doing this thing now for, and I'll talk a little bit about it before we go off the show. A little bit, for all y'all have been watching, y'all been supporting over the last, 2 years.
Yeah.
We started out as an idea on a bench, right? And I'll tell a story because, I was sitting with Gary.
I was going to tell a story. But
yeah, okay. Gary was part of another podcast. Matter of fact, Gary's won the, what was it called?
I didn't even want to give her credit. But
go ahead, give her credit.
No.
Listen, the podcast is a bust. What's the name of the podcast?
What's it called? The Music Game?
Right, The Music Game.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
But
pulling people out.
And actually, I had you come on the show.
Exactly. That's when I discovered podcasting.
And that's when you decide to kill her.
Yeah, Gary, yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So anybody in the chat, right? If they have a favorite show, they should
lady said, don't think they could pay me enough to do that job.
Wow.
Butt swabbing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
How much are they paying for that? I'm kind of curious.
Bend
Word up.
over.
How much are they paying?
I don't know, but you put something in and something coming out.
Listen,
with that swab.
$800 a day. Would you take the job? I'm just saying, it's got to be a high-paying job. Like this, that ain't no minimum wage shit. You got to entice somebody with money, right? Be like, listen, man, you can swab butts for $800 a day, right? I guess you get used to it or not. That'd be kind of the vibe. But we started out this thing on a bench on a 56th Street or 50th Street. I was staying at the Crown Plaza Hotel at the time, and Gary came to me and he goes, you know, he told me what happened with the past show he was on. I was like, yo, you know what? Fuck that. Let's start our own podcast. I'm like, go find us a place to do a podcast, and we found a place called Break Bread Studios that was in the Brooklyn Navy Yard. And there, I was paying about $300. And big shout out to what was her name? Hannibal.
Yeah.
Hannibal.
Yeah, Africa Hannibal.
Africa Hannibal.
Yeah.
She was very nice, very accommodating. We come and do the shows and so on and so forth. And she's kind of where we sort of learned about the mechanics of actually podcasting. Right. We did that for about 6 months. The show had a different configuration. It was me, ESP, and Gary, and then we didn't have a fourth at the time. Am I correct, or am I missing somebody?
No, well, actually, you're skipping something.
Okay, go ahead.
Facts, Gary.
Yeah.
When we were sitting on the bench and we were talking about the podcast, look at Robin's face.
Oh, hold on. Favorite show. Michelle Mybell says, Chomper.
Oh my God!
She said Chomper was her favorite show.
That is so funny in so many ways. So funny. Oh boy!
When we were sitting on the bench and we were talking about the podcast, and
Sorry, Gary.
Oh shit! Oh, I love it.
so the first person that came, Rock said, "I got the perfect person, but I wish I could find her." And he was talking about Robin.
Oh.
This was before, and this is real facts. This was before he mentioned ESP. Your name was first, and for those people that are, I guess, spiritual or what have you, the universe works in mysterious ways.
He willed me. The
universe works in mysterious ways.
He willed me. He said my name, and the universe was like, "Yeah, oh yeah."
It was in July, I believe. We had the conversation. September.
Yes. Yeah.
We started this. September 7th. We started the podcast. I think it was in October.
Wow.
Where Rock was up at Glockens, and he met up with Rock. He ran into Robin.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, she was on the show.
Which is kind of really weird because at the time I hadn't spoken to Robin in about 8 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. And here's the power of willing, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
you willed it. You willed it.
Yeah. I was teaching in the Bronx, and I was doing a class, CPR class, and I decided, and at the time I wasn't driving, so this was actually a true detour, really, on this particular day. And I was like, you know what? I feel like having a drink at Glockens, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm there, and Tone, big shout out to Tone, he goes, yo, Rock, Robin's coming. I said, what? Because I went in to just have a drink and bounce. So he goes, Robin's coming. I said, no, really? I said, well, I have to wait. Right? Then, guess who walks through the door? Ooh, but I don't even think she saw me, by the way. She didn't even see me.
I didn't see you at first.
Yeah, she just walked past my
No,
ass.
because I didn't know. Tone didn't tell me you were there.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I just walked in. I sat down.
Right.
And when I sat down, he was like, guess who's here? And you at the bar.
Right.
And I was like, is that Rock? And then I was like, oh, Sweat.
Yeah.
And that's how
And
it
that was
happened.
I'm sorry, I've been to Glockens. It ain't that big. It's like can't miss anybody.
No, when I'm there, I focus on the person I'm with, and we chopping it up. Not chomping. Not chomping. Not chopping.
Chopping it up. Not chopper.
You know, usually when I'm at Glockens, I start talking and people join in on the conversation I'm having.
Right.
And that's just the
You
way
got
it
that
works.
personality. Just like got right here.
So then I grabbed her and I was like, yo, listen, I got this thing. I got a podcast I'm doing, and I'd like you to come on the podcast. And she came, and then that's kind of where the journey started.
No, that's not how it works.
All right, how'd it work? Go ahead.
Because you told me about the podcast, and I got to come that Friday. And I was like, bro. I'm was like, bro, I got stuff to do. You don't understand. I'm working. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, I'll get there.
But damn.
Yeah. You like, this Friday.
I need you this Friday on the podcast. You know, and it was, because I was like, listen, we got to get this thing started immediately. And she came really kind of as a guest, really, you know, kind of as a guest host. And she came in and sat in, and she filled in the fourth seat at the time because we had ESP who was here. Gary's always been about there. And then
I was
Robin
on the other side.
On the side.
Me and Gary, we
was
were rocking.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And it went from there, and we had really great viewership, but we didn't control it. We didn't control the content, and that was a big problem for me that we didn't control the content.
But also,
go ahead.
But also, from the first show, and I got pictures from the result of that show. The people that were watching, they were saying, you need to keep that Robin girl.
Oh, wow.
I like her.
Well,
I like her.
it's got
Keep
to
that
the way it is
Robin
right
girl.
now.
So,
Yeah, it sure did, yeah.
I understand the way it is right now, though.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Yeah, they were, and they were on it. So
Yeah.
then what happened is she would kind of pop in and out, and then she became a fixture.
Yeah.
And we moved out of the Brooklyn Navy Yard, and big shout out to IAS, Jolie, and Maria.
Yes.
Right? They offered us they have a show, they have IAS, and what's the music review?
Yeah, IAS Live Music Review, and they have IAS Magazine. They got a few things happening.
Nice.
Right.
But
and they're great. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
And I met them actually as a guest on their show.
Yeah.
And they offered us their home for us to host the Real Discussion with Rock Logic, our podcast there. It was just a little bit out of the way from where we were. And for us to get there, because at the time none of us had any real transportation.
And it was cold outside.
Really. And it was cold. So we made a decision. And on this journey, as we left on January the 10th, I believe it was.
Wasn't it Gary's birthday?
It was Gary's birthday
My
also.
birthday was the 12th.
That's right. It was the 12th.
It was the 12th.
And then we had that incident in Popeyes that just popped off.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
That went on, you know, and it was, you know what? And it was all part of the journey, though, right?
Yeah, it was.
It really, you know, because the journey.
Because I said, as we were getting the Popeye's chicken, I was like, look, bro.
No, that was the bar. You said it in the bar.
I was like, I am not going all the way to the Bronx every time. I'm like, this is, it ain't working. We got to do something.
We got to do something.
Yeah.
We got to change this trajectory.
Yeah, we got to do something.
So I had an office that was in Brooklyn, and we converted part of that into podcast. And then, you know, Robbie, she's talking. She goes, listen, man, you know what? If you need a little bread or whatever, I'll help you with the situation. I'll help you. You know what I'm saying?
I was not going to the Bronx.
To get this thing off the ground, right? And we did it, and then that's when we were in Brooklyn. And after that, we did a series of shows, and we were there for almost a year. And then we moved here to Astoria Studios, where we're at now, into a bigger situation. But the one thing that, and then along the way, here's how things work, which is really crazy. Along the way, we started to pick up shows. Mm-hmm. Right? And it just started out, this whole idea really just started out, me wanting to be with my friends and just talk shit. That's it. That's all the idea was.
We're good at it.
You know, get drunk, get a little saucy, talk crap, have some fun, right? Next thing I know, we have the One Nitro program. Yeah. That came up, and then we became a political force off of the One Nitro program. Then we had Jeff came shortly after that. Jeff's program came. We had one or two shows that just didn't kind of work out. But Jeff came, I think, was third. After that, now we have Mi Gente Mi People. Now we have Maria Davis.
It's called growing, baby.
Wait, the conversation.
The conversation with Al Pizarro.
Yeah.
Hip Hop
And then
Boulevard.
Stan has his own show too.
And then Stan has Health and Politics.
Yeah.
You know, Stan Moss, who's also a co-host on the One Nitro Show. And I got to tell you, this thing evolved. Matter of fact, the other show that we did have that did work out, right? That was the number 2 show. It was either second or third, was ESP's show, which was ESP Speaks. Right? ESP Speaks was there, and she was also a driving force. That was the second show. Because we had ESP Speaks, and then we had One Nitro. Wow. And then her show branched off. Her show got so strong that she branched off. And she does ESP Speaks on Saturdays.
And I think after One Nitro, that's when we started with Al's show, The Conversation.
But he's after ESP.
Yeah.
He's after ESP. Yeah. He's after ESP. And ESP, she has a great show that she does on Saturdays, I think at 4 o'clock.
Shout out to her.
Big shout out to ESP.
Shout out,
Right? And then all of a sudden, we had other podcasts that we were teaming up with you know, Laser's podcast, which is the Raw Perspective, right? He'd come on every week, and then we had our Power Weekend where it was me, it was the Real Discussion, the Raw Perspective, and Tanya Hazelhouse Dawkins show,
Right.
which was health and what was the name of the show? Damn. It was
Give
a good
yourself
one too.
the brain fog thing.
Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, and that was our little Power Block weekend.
And don't forget Reverend John Foy.
Yes, and along the way we got the good Reverend Kirsten John Foy.
Now you hooked up in
who
97
is-
now.
huh?
The
You hooked
Justice,
up in 97 now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Kirsten John Foy.
the
what?
Justice Clapback.
The Justice Clapback is a show,
Yeah.
which is great,
Yeah.
right?
Because you do it at Hot 97 now.
Yes, now we do it at Hot 97. He started out here in Astoria Studios, and then we moved to doing the show at Hot 97, which is the home of hip hop, the radio station, terrestrial radio, and that actually came out of from here. He started here, he got his chops up, then he moved, and then we moved, and then we all moved to Hot 97 because I still engineer the show up there for him when he goes on. So. That was a big deal, and if you're not familiar with Reverend Kirsten John Foy, then you need to look him up and Google him. He is an activist. He's a powerful activist. He's always on TV. He's always out there doing work. He had Tamara Mowry on the show. Our first show, he had Al Sharpton on the show.
That's right.
That's
That was
off
a
of
big
the cuff.
deal.
Yeah, that was a big deal. And Al was on there talking, and it was great. So,
And it's all through this network.
and it is all through Boardwalk Global Media.
That's right.
Shout
That's right.
out.
At the end of the day.
That's right.
On the One Night Show, we had Chuck Schumer on the show,
That's right.
which was a big deal.
Carolyn Maloney.
Carolyn Maloney was on the show. She's the Manhattan Borough president. I mean, all that from an idea.
From an idea, yes.
Just sitting on a bench, drinking some beer, and adversity happening.
Well, give yourself some claps because none of this would have happened without you.
Yeah, you know what? Get my roses now.
Yeah,
That's
smell
right.
them.
You know what I'm saying? Smell the roses now. But I'm just saying that, guys, that, anything can happen, if you have an idea. If you have an idea and you stick with the idea, and the idea is something that you really want to do and something that you really believe in, because you got to understand something. All those shows, and I have no money, right? I still have to work. We're going to change that trajectory. But,
Reef CPR.
but, I love doing this, and I love spending my Fridays with you guys. I love spending my Fridays with everybody at this table. I love spending my Fridays with all you guys that are in the chat room, whether you're watching YouTube, whether you're watching Twitch, or if you're on Facebook. I enjoy it. Sometimes we engage during the week. I'll get, emails and Messenger and stuff like that, and I love doing this show. It's my energy. It's like my lifeline. It's my release. And that's why I come on the show and I do it. But when you do something that you love, it is guaranteed to turn into money eventually.
Absolutely.
If you stick with it, because it's not a job for you.
Right.
This isn't a
It's
job
the
for you.
bonus. It's just a bonus.
It's just a bonus.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
Look at Howard Stern. Look at
Yeah.
Howard Stern started.
Right.
Joe Rogan.
Practically the
That's
same
the
way.
thing.
Practically the same
Huh?
way.
That's y'all two.
Right, there you go. That's it. Howard Stern and Robin.
There you go. And
Chompers.
there you go.
That's it.
Oh,
Choppers in the house. Yeah, so that's kind of how this thing is rolling. Eventually, we're going to get to terrestrial radio, by the way, and that's because I'm going to will that next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wave your magic wand there, buddy.
I'm willing that next.
It's going to happen. It's all going to
We're
happen.
going to end up on somebody's radio station
There's a couple
doing
of-
this
yeah,
thing.
there's a couple of them.
Big shout out to WSME, my man Stephen Richardson, right? Who he
Damn,
shares
this
the
chat room
show.
is lighting up.
Yeah, he shares the show on his thing. He shares the show on his network out of Connecticut. He shares it, and we've been in talks for a minute. And those hearts are strawberries. What is
It
that?
looks like roses, babe. Roses.
That's it.
There
Tasha
you
sent
go.
roses. Thank you so
There
much.
you go.
Michelle, my bell. We got the claps, right? Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands.
Clap, clap, clap. There you go. That's you, buddy.
That's it. So I want to thank you guys, and this weekend, I believe mi gente, mi people, we're going to be doing that tomorrow at 4 o'clock with Claudia Cici Perez. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. I think she's such an activist, it's kind of hard to tell. She did her show from Washington Houses the other day because she couldn't make it in. So it's hard to tell with her. But she does broadcast, regardless from where she's at. This weekend, the One Nighter Show has been canceled. Absolutely, positively.
That's the one.
Yeah. So we're not doing that on Sunday because my co-hosts, Sandrea Coleman and Stan Morse. Big shout out to my man Mike Jones. I'm going to talk about Mike Jones for a second. You got to remember, guys, these guys are activists in their community.
That's
and their activism takes precedence over the podcast, right? Because the podcast is a vehicle for their activism, but they're out there in them streets and that shit is real.
Yeah.
So over the weekend, they have commitments that they have to deal with. Big shout out to Mike Jones. Mike Jones, who is also on the One Nighter Show. This guy's incredible. He, I've taken him under my wing, right, in mentorship, and I got him learning how to teach CPR, right? And he's going to become a CPR instructor. And I got to he's on it, man. I mean, he's constantly asking me questions about stuff that's even beyond his scope of what he is even being trained to do so that he can understand how to do that. And he's on a really good trajectory when it comes to that. And yes, I do make other people American Heart Association CPR instructors. I do have that license to do that. And he's taking advantage of it. And I mean, and we're constantly all day, he's asking me questions about stuff. And sometimes I'll be tired and I want to go, Mike, listen, I just don't want to talk to you. But I don't ever want to discourage him thinking that he can't. You know what I'm saying? So I punch through because that's what mentorship is. Sometimes you got to do it, even in spite of the fact that you're tired. If someone is that inspired to do something, you don't want to dampen that and put that light out at any given point. So when he comes to me and he says his stuff, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, Mike, go ahead, ask the question. And he does it. So he's on the trajectory and he wants to start his own CPR company, which is the whole reason why he wants to do it. I
love that. That's beautiful. Give some claps up for Mike.
He wants to do his own business. He's got a little plan going on what he wants to do. He's got a vision and he's very focused. And I'm like, listen, becoming a CPR instructor is the easiest way to start your own business at the end of the day because it's very inexpensive.
Independence.
It's independence. It's financial independence. You set your own schedule. You do what you want. You know what I'm saying? You're the boss. You're the controller of your own destiny. All of that. So he has hung around with me enough over the last week to realize that this would be a good thing for him. As a matter of fact, I want to show, before I sign off, and I'm not signing off yet, guys, I want you all to stay with me because I have to show you this picture. You guys get to talking real quick. And now,
all right, let's talk.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm reading something, and, it doesn't apply to me, but... Nah, I don't want to talk about that. I'm talking about COVID. But it says vitamin D and lumisterol emerge as cheap and easily accessible potential treatments for COVID-19.
Vitamin D?
Yeah. I have too much of it, apparently, according to my doctor. But
she OD'd on vitamin D.
I did.
Pause.
Yeah, I did, actually. Yeah, I'm like, she took my test to see, how much vitamin D I had, and out of 100, I had 98.2%.
You almost 100% vitamin D.
Yeah. She was like, stop. No more, don't take no more.
You know how crazy that shit is?
She's like, don't take no more, wait 2 months. I'm like, hell with that lady.
She's taking all that D.
The mu variant is out here. You crazy?
Yeah, vitamin D, yeah.
So you're taking all that D?
I'm taking all of D.
Word up. Vitamin D is important.
5,000 milligrams.
Apparently.
Yes. Okay, so that's what I was about to say. But go ahead, Gary. Rocky.
Good.
Come on, let him do his thing while we
Well, I got a funny one.
You do?
I got a funny
Let's
one.
talk about it.
I needed a barber. My barber's all the way in Fulton.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm telling Rocky, I'm traveling from one side to Fulton just to get my hair cut. So I'm walking down to the supermarket, and I saw this Jewish guy with the whole the whole thing, and I'm walking by him and I looked, and I see this dude sitting there, and he's fading, and I'm going, hold on.
The Jewish guy's fading.
Yeah, so I said, hold up, I'm still looking.
And he was skilled at it too.
He hit me this week. That's how I got a new barber. And it's all
He done stole your barber.
one block away.
Get your hand out my pocket.
But yeah, it was fun to see that though. I never saw that before.
So he's a Jewish guy doing
He does like fades.
I'm talking about the whole.
Doesn't he sell jewelry? Not even being racist. He sells jewelry, right?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
What does the racist have to do with it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my God.
My bad.
We'll tell you about it later.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
We'll tell you about it later, buddy. All right. So there we go. Okay.
I saw that.
There we
Oh
go.
yes.
Yes, I saw that.
Bobby Cowan says, "Hey Robin, what's up, Bobby?"
Bobby.
And by the way, I forgot to mention last week that it was Bobby's birthday.
Happy birthday,
right?
Bobby.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday.
That's the
to
man, Bobby
you.
Cowan. So just to show you, right, the power of teaching CPR, I had to download a picture. And today I did, well, first of all, I teach at NYU, right, New York University, which is NYU Hospital, and they have a physical therapy program. 4 years ago, I started teaching there, and the class that the inaugural class for me was also the freshman class of that year that came in. And I taught them their first advanced cardiac life support class and BLS, right? So today was the last time that I was going to be doing their class because they were all graduating next year. So
From college.
from college, yes, right. They were graduating from
You're
college.
like a college professor out here.
Yes. And I'm their professor, and I got to show you the picture. And this was really wonderful. And this is not it.
You still can't get away from it.
I can't get away from
The shrine,
Hold on, the shrine. Let me turn that off.
She's on you.
Okay.
She's willing you.
There you go. And this is the class right here. This is the NYU physical therapy class graduating in 2022. And this is the last, that was the last ACLS, BLS, CPR-AD class that I was going to teach for them. And what was so wonderful, and when I realized I had affected these young people, is they were waiting for me to come teach the class. You know what I'm saying? So when I got there, they were like, where's Mr. Smith? Right? Is he coming? They were talking to the other instructors, and they were like, yeah, he's downstairs and he's smoking a cigar, you know. And then I walked in the room, and, you know, they were like, there he is, you know. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So, and they remember me after 2 years.
Well, they would.
Right? Because I've been a professor in emergency medicine. So that's me with the NYU class right there, teaching today. So you guys that call me while I'm teaching, this should be an indicator why I don't pick up the phone at certain times. Imagine me teaching this class and going, yeah. You want me to? What do you want me to do? Yeah,
I'm booty call.
I'm gonna put your record. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. What do you want?
I remember listening
Oh, bring
to
home
you.
the eggs. Right. Yeah. No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. All the students are listening. Hold on. They're very interesting. Like, I can't pick up the phone, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really can't. That kind of deal. And no bust. It's not, I'm not ignoring your call. It's just that in these situations, sometimes I do 2 or 3 situations a day, I can't answer the phone, and in between, maybe I'm transitioning, and sometimes I'll catch y'all on that call on the transition going to one class to the next. But even after that, you got to understand something. My job is to talk.
Right.
Sometimes I don't want to talk, right? I just want to ride in the car and play the music for a minute, decompress from the last thing that I did, and then go ahead and address that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that. I'm not,
Put it out there, buddy.
Just so that you'll know.
That's it.
So stop thinking I'm ignoring your calls and if I am, right,
Because you do that.
because I need a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm going from one thing to the next, and I just need a little time to just, get into the next thing, or just a moment just to kind of decompress and chill. You know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you something.
Refocus.
And refocus,
No, wait, hold on. When he wants to talk to you, if you don't answer that phone, you will be bombarded with calls. You're like, what is going on? But when he doesn't want to talk.
Hold on. I see what's going on here. Hold on. Back to you, Gary.
That's funny.
Back to you, Gary. You gotta go back to Gary on that one.
I'm just joshing.
Yeah. Nah, listen, I get the anxiety when people don't pick up.
Yeah, that's true.
I get it. So I try to control my shit.
But everybody else got to hold that L.
Yeah.
Like, you hold that.
Listen, ain't none of you other motherfuckers is teaching. That's all I'm saying. You can pick the goddamn phone up. No. I'm not.
Just kidding. Just kidding, people.
Yo, he's calling, so I'm hanging out the window. And he's like, yo. I'm like, ding. So I said, yo, what's up? He goes, what you doing? I'm hanging out the window working. Why you answering your phone? Because you called 17 times.
That is the craziest conversation. So hold on, I gotta get the room up to speed because you might not know exactly what he's talking about. Rocky is a window washer. That is his gig.
That is dangerous.
And he's hanging out a window like 40 stories up, right? Now, it should be logical that at about 8 o'clock in the morning, he's probably working, right? He's hanging out the window. So I'll call him, right? And he don't answer the phone. I'll be like,
oh my
this
God.
nigga here?
Oh, look at that. The audacity.
The audacity. He not pick up my phone call?
Oh my
Hold
goodness.
On. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh no.
Hello, this is Samuel Ruiz. Leave him. Boop. What? Oh, nigga, nah.
I'm like, what?
Hey, yeah, Rocky. Yeah, what? I go, Rocky, listen,
What you doing?
What you doing right now? Yeah, that's it. You just hang out a window 40 stories up, and you're tethered to the building. Okay, right. Yeah. Well, what I was calling about because it was very important.
God.
It was very important when I was right, and it's not even like I stopped talking. Right, I still got to say the shit. Right. Yeah. So yeah. What do you want for dinner tonight?
Right.
Yeah.
Where's the eggs?
Yeah. Where's the eggs? I can't find the eggs. Where's the phone? I can't find my phone. You're like, Rocky.
You're on it.
You're on it. Oh, word? Word? There be shit like that. Because we're two old guys that live together, right? And we both
Felix and Oscar.
Yeah, Felix and Oscar, totally. And what's happening is we both suffer from some form of Alzheimer's, right? Because Rocky will come in the room and be like, Rock, you know what? And I'll be like, what? He'll be like, I
forgot.
Yeah, let me go back where I started to see if I can get the idea right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do that whole thing, you know. And I'll do exactly the same thing, you know. I think the other day I was looking for something, and it was actually in my pocket.
Still can't remember what it was.
Man, I can't remember what it was. I was looking for something, and I was looking for my wallet.
Unbelievable.
I was looking for my wallet, right? And I'm all freaked out. And I'm like, yeah, and I thought my wallet, I left it in the park, and I was, oh my God, someone's got my wallet. And I'm looking at, the credit card, seeing if I was making any charges. And then I left because I didn't have the wallet. And at first I was playing it cool. I was like, you know what, my wallet's gonna be. Then I called Rocky. I'm like, boop, 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 boop. Hello, Samuel Ruiz. You leave a message. Boop, nah, nigga, hold on. This is about the money. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Sammy, yeah, wake up. Yeah, wake up. Yeah, listen, man. I don't know what my wallet is, man, but can you check and see if it's in the room, right? And he goes, yeah, hold on, right? And the shit was so goofy. He's like, I'm like, you might have to look over here, you might have to go over there. And he goes, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
There, it's right here. It's on the floor where you leave everything. It was next to the other shit you got on the floor. God. Yeah, so we're two old guys who live together, and we both can't remember shit.
Yeah,
apparently
that's the best part.
Yeah, so it's good.
He needs ears, and you need eyes.
Yes, if you ever saw that Richard Pryor, if you ever see that movie, Hear No Evil, See No Evil, with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, that is me and Rocky, right? I'm blind as a bat, and he's deaf, right? Straight up.
Well, I'm really deaf though.
I'm really blind. What, is your shit less than mine? You got one ear, I got one eye.
Wow.
Right?
It's the Helen Keller University in your house.
Right. We make up one human being. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Rocky, what's it looking like? He'd be like, yeah, I can see that over there. He'd be like, Rocky. He'd be like, Rock, what does it sound like? I'm like, it sounds good.
Yeah, but the songs are coming out good.
The songs are coming out great.
Rocky, you got a song.
Yes.
I can't wait for people to hear that.
Yeah, we're going to finish that.
And speaking of songs.
Yes.
I know we're leaving the show in a minute.
Fat Joe.
We got to talk about it.
Oh, you know what?
That's
You
Tuesday.
mentioned that, but
I know.
he's gonna be on the show. Maria Davis' show.
Yeah, but
I wanna see that.
that's going to be after this versus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see. But the thing is, I want this conversation to come up.
It will. It will.
This conversation is gonna be good.
But we going to talk about what's coming up Tuesday. So anybody got any? Come on. I'm still on Ja Rule's
I'm
team.
sticking with Ja Rule too.
All right, so
I'm still with Ja Rule. Sorry.
Here we go.
No, you made your bed. Tuck the sheets under. Make them nice and crispy.
He ain't changing it. He ain't changing it.
all right.
bro.
First of all, listen, I stand by my man.
All right.
So let me deal with that because
Here we go. He takes that breath out. Okay.
Tony Courtney. Yeah, she's like Ja Rule, baby.
All day.
He's got the
All right,
control buttons.
I get the problem. I see what's going on here. So I was, last week I said, you know what? I'm gonna do my own verses. Let me see what's going on. I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna play Ja Rule versus Fat Joe because my decision must be based in science, right? So I play a Ja Rule record, and I play a Fat Joe record. And I play a Ja Rule record, and I play a Fat Joe record. Then I play another Ja Rule record.
And your ass was shaking.
Yeah.
You was shaking that ass, wasn't you?
To the Ja Rule. Right? And I was trying not to shake. But then I was like, yeah, I remember this word.
Yeah. You like, I forgot about this
I
one.
really did it about my baby. Right? And I played the Fat Joe records, and I gotta tell you, the Ja Rule impact.
It's for the ladies.
Number one, here's the problem. If the ladies show up, Joe, you have an issue.
You got to flow, Joe.
You got to flow, Joe.
You better let them know, Joe.
You got to let them know, Joe. You got to flow, Joe, because Ja Rule, hands down, automatically, off the cuff, has all the ladies.
And one of Fat Joe's biggest songs was written by Ja Rule.
Yeah, like how.
What's
what was
love?
it? Got to do. What's love? Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. Joe, how you going to perform that? How could you perform What's Love? Which is
They got to do a duet.
like, are you going to come together? I'm like, listen, I have my song that I did with Ja Rule. I know this is a verses, but listen, B. Right? And I mean, it's all in fun.
Of course.
And I'm hoping, I'm really curious as to what this verses is going to be like. I really
can't
want to
wait.
know.
I can't wait to
So
see
let
it.
me ask you a question. Where can we see it?
It's on Triller,
Okay.
but there's a couple of content creators on YouTube that actually stream the Triller, from their account.
So we're gonna be able to see it on Tuesday.
Well, I know I am. I know there's one content creator. I'll get his name, but he always streams verses, and I think for the Ja Rule, not Ja Rule, sorry, for the Locks and Dipset, this dude had like 900,000 like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, did he stream it on YouTube or
Yes,
Facebook?
he streamed it on YouTube.
Yeah,
And-
so
Nice.
Yeah.
if I can cop that, then I'm going to stream it on Boardwalk Global Media.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. If I can cop it, I'm going to do it. If I can get the link and then
So
go ahead and stream it.
So we'll be able to see it Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wanna see it.
No, we're going to see it on Tuesday.
Okay.
So then I'll stream it on Boardwalk Global
If
Media
you can
so
do
you
that
guys can get
live,
it.
that'd be hot.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
yeah, if we could actually do it on the show in the studio and kind of watch it and kind of comment about it, I think that would be kind of.
That would be dope.
That might be.
dope.
Yeah, that might have to be a special Tuesday.
Yeah.
that would be
Well,
dope.
Special
Can we do that?
edition. Yeah, we can do
I'm
that.
not going to work then.
Yeah. I think we might
I'll
do
just
that.
come.
You heard
Oh,
that?
yeah. I'll
I ain't going to work.
come
that
straight
day.
from work.
Tona says Instagram streams too, so that's good. Yes, I think that if we can cop the link, we'll put it on the show, and we can
And
kind
then
of just all.
you can be involved too, because all your comments will come through.
All right.
Right,
So
right.
ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for Tuesday.
What time is the verses?
I think it's 8:00. I want to say 8.
Yeah.
You say what you want, but
For all you
what time?
Negroes out there, it's at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Right.
No,
Make
it's
sure
not.
you'll come on time.
Right. Let's see. Hold on. See if I can pull up real quick. Because there should be more information out than we had last week.
Yeah.
Because they announced it last week.
Right.
Man, that'll be awesome. I really want to see that.
Yeah, apparently the verses streams on Instagram and not just Triller. Is it Triller that's called?
Triller. Yeah,
Triller.
Yeah.
Triller.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Yo, we can set that up.
Yeah, I think I really want to do that.
So we should post that all over the place.
Yeah, we're gonna stream it. Mm-hmm. We're gonna support Fat Joe.
Wow.
Wow.
You can speak for everybody. Look at you.
I'm speaking for the cast here. We are supporting Fat Joe.
Stop.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Rocky, you support what? You supporting Ja Rule too?
I like Ja Rule sound, yeah.
Of course.
What? I like Fat Joe.
Oh, now you feel it. You thought because y'all lived together that he was going to just agree with you?
Because we're brothers from another mother, everything.
No. Because I'm a racist. Because you're Puerto Rican.
No.
Because you're Puerto Rican. I thought you were gonna be down with your Puerto Rican brother. You're Havana.
Hey, you're black.
Yeah.
So with your boy.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're
Okay
right.
then.
Oh.
Rocky with the snappy comeback.
Oh.
He's like Ja
Rocky
Rule
with
black.
the smoke.
Oh.
Rocky
He's
with
throwing
the,
smoke across the table.
Rocky with the smoke.
Damn.
Oh shit. Oh
Rocky
man.
with the smoke.
He's like, so what are you talking
This
about?
is gonna be good.
Like you black,
Right,
right?
you want to know what? Here we go. I got to come back. I got to come. Blacks don't stick together. Then I'll take that now.
Oh my God. Nope.
No,
Nah, that sucked.
it doesn't work.
Nah.
Nope.
All right, blacks do stick together.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Blacks kind of stick together.
Nope.
I've gotten to a couple of
Oh, wait a
fights
minute
that
though.
don't go
Wait a
back.
minute. Come on. So let's just keep the momentum going. Okay.
Okay, good. I want to hear what's happening.
So, what is it called? Free content or whatever you want to call it. I think it's copyright. But this is out of hotnewhiphop.com.
Okay.
It says Ja Rule warns Fat Joe ahead of verses. He says he's going to drag Fat Joe across the stage,
Pretty
bro.
much. Yeah. I mean, no, he's not.
So according to this article, it says the world really wanted to see 50 Cent and Ja Rule go head to head.
Told y'all.
But
That
unfortunately,
would've been hot.
because of 50's busy schedule, he makes network shows now.
Right.
And his non-receptivity to the platform, damn. He's
Okay.
just like, I ain't effing with y'all. Yeah. So then he just has to face off. Fat Joe is the second choice. You know how humiliating that is?
So messed up.
Like we couldn't get who we wanted.
So
But you'll do. Wow. And now Ja Rule's talking smack. He's got all the smoke because he knew Joe wasn't the first choice. Yup.
you know what?
He's like, we had to settle for you.
Yo.
Well, at least he's on the list.
Wait, hold on.
But you know how much ammo that is now for Ja Rule?
Yeah.
You know how much ammo that is? He's going to spit some stuff about that. You know he'll be spitting.
All right, so hold
I
on.
hate y'all. Go ahead.
The two hip-hop icons will be participating on Versus, performing live on the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. I knew it.
Right.
Okay.
Fat Joe issued a warning to Ja Rule on Friday morning, telling the rapper he plans to drag him through the streets of New York. But Ja, he ain't going down like that, bro.
Okay.
He's fighting with a message of his own, telling Joey Crack that he better go get to rehearsing, bro. Like, you better...
Wow.
He said, Crack, my brother, you gonna drag me through these streets, huh? I like that. That's cool. I'm comfortable there. But I'm gonna drag you on that stage. He's like, see, you have to perform them records. Word for word, bar for bar. I'm gonna make you sweat out that mother effing Versace in word. That Hermes, oh yeah, you're gonna sweat that out.
Damn.
September 14th, Versus. Get your tickets.
Word.
Yo, let's get our tickets and just go, man. I want to go.
Yeah, I want to kind of be there too.
Oh, look,
wanna
and
be
people
there.
are wondering who will come out on top. And perhaps most importantly, how many times Ashanti will appear on Versus.
Because she's got to appear on both on Fat
Yo,
Joe's
she gonna
song.
be like on Supermarket Suite. Like she don't know what aisle she gonna be in. She like, oh my God. She the one that's gonna be performing.
Clean up on our Fat Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You know what? I want to be something to do with this. I want to be part of it. I want to either be there or here with the people. I want to be talking about this. This is gonna
Yeah.
be good. I mean, this is big.
Wow.
Yeah,
So I
no,
wanna be
it's
there.
huge.
Let me
I
see. What
want
does
to
he
be
say?
there. This is gonna be good.
Crack, my So you're gonna drag me through these streets, huh? I like that. It's cool. I'm comfortable there. But I'm gonna drag you on that stage. See, you gonna have to perform them records, word for word, bar for bar. Make you sweat out that motherfucking Versace, nigga. That Hermes. Oh yeah, you gonna sweat that out. September 14th. Versus. Get your tickets, niggas.
So wait a minute, Fat Joe.
Oh, wait, let's hear the rebuttal.
He was responding to this.
Let's hear the rebuttal.
Yo, Ja. It's a little PSA, man, because, you know, everybody knew you King Kong. Everybody knew you got all the hits.
Okay.
I'm going to have to drag you. I'm about to bring you into the projects, Trinity Ave. Well, y'all must have forgot, because I ain't forget. Streets know. Streets know. And so we going to turn up Madison Square Garden 14.
What?
Oh, Joe.
It's gonna be crazy. You my brother. I love you. But I'm gonna have to get you up out that cardigan sweater, that grease lightning. Know what I'm saying? Okay. And so it's going down.
That's your boy.
And if you forgot, I ain't forget. So I'll see you there. Crack.
Forget what?
No. He said cardigan sweater, and Josh coming back like, I'm gonna make you sweat through that Versace.
Man.
You gotta perform.
He lost the promo for sure. There's no doubt. The promo wall. He was stuttering.
It's like this is like when
I got Joe. Don't worry about that.
this is like being in a relationship where your significant other leaves you for this side chick.
Damn, 51. Why?
This is so bad.
He didn't get chose first. That's the biggest thing. He didn't get chose.
We should have talked about this earlier. Wow.
Nah, well, we ain't showing the bang all the time. And that it might have dominated the whole show too. But
Oh man.
I wish you would have what that Tony Courtney said. Nah, Fat Joe, come on now.
Yeah, see, the disappointment starts now.
Wow.
He didn't even win the promo,
I
bro.
want to be here. I want.
Come on!
Yo.
Trinity Ave. When the last time you been on Trinity Ave? Get out of here.
Oh, oops.
Oh, damn.
Get outta here.
Whenever she grabbed that phone, I get nervous because she gonna find out what was the last time he was
Oh, I'm gonna find out everything. Bro. You keep that same energy. You keep that same energy on Tuesday.
You know how I feel right now?
Oh
You know
no!
how I feel?
I want to know how you feel on Tuesday.
No, cause I feel.
Stream that thing live so we can all participate.
Listen, I feel duped. You know what I feel like? I feel like
I'm gonna heckle the hell out of you.
you've been struck by a smooth criminal. That's how I feel about that right now. I've been struck.
You
I've been
forgot.
I've been duped.
Oh, you forgot.
I've been duped. I'm so upset right now.
Don't worry, it'll still be a great show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great show.
You know, just
It's gonna be really-
ride that ride.
I got the little Indian tear coming down.
Yeah, you gotta ride the ride, baby. Don't bring the teddy bear on the ride. You gotta ride the whole ride.
Listen,
Y'all,
all right.
y'all just make a weird ass combination, but I love it.
Listen, all jokes aside, right?
It's gonna be
I'm
good.
standing by my guy. That's number one. I support Fat Joe. I think he's gonna approach it from a very different angle. And if he does that, then he's got a shot. I'm just not sure what the angle's gonna be. But, number one, Joe, here's the deal. Follow the Republicans. Right?
What?
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna
How does that do with it?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
Republicans are stopping African Americans from voting. Stop the women from buying tickets to the show. You know what I'm saying? And then get all your homeboys, stack the deck, get a lot of men in there.
Cheat.
Yeah. Listen, we gotta do what we gotta do now. This is war. This isn't cheating.
It is cheating.
Fellas, buy all the tickets, right?
Even the $800 one.
Even the $800 joints, so that women can't get in, right? And then, fellas,
Even if you work at Burger King,
that's
just
right.
buy the $800.
Buy the $800 ticket, all right? And all right, just I know some of my fellas ain't that bright, right? Don't bring your girl, right? Because you're gonna mess it up, right? So we gotta stack the deck like this is a jam in the '80s, right? We need the
You're gonna turn
dudes
it
to come
into a
out.
jail.
Yo, listen, I gotta do what I gotta do for my homeboy.
It's gonna look like Rikers Island up in there.
Listen, that's
and
right.
even they gonna be singing the girl parts.
Hey, what about my baby?
Nah, that strategy ain't gonna work for you, bro.
I'm trying.
What's the comment section talking about? I see Tara Courtney.
Pretty much they're laughing. They're like, yeah, they
Keep
laugh.
that same energy,
Yeah,
bro.
okay, there it goes. Yeah. Salvacon Rivers Solistis is laughing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sincere with my shit. So, guys, here's the deal. On Tuesday.
Okay.
I guess we'll come in the studio about 7:30.
Okay.
We won't. I don't think, but I'm gonna try. We won't be able to stream the initial part of the verses until the stream goes up, and then we can grab it. And if I can grab it, we're gonna stream it, and we're gonna all watch it together, and we'll have our comments, and we can talk shit,
commentary,
and we're gonna see. And I'm gonna support my man Joe, and that's gonna be the deal.
We're gonna have snacks too.
We're gonna have
snacks. I'm gonna be heckling.
Yeah, let's bring some
the
food.
hell out of
hungry
you.
now. Let's get some pizza.
Let's get some pizza.
All right.
You know what? And we're gonna bring some food on Tuesday, and we'll just kind of sit there because the versus thing's what, about 2 hours long?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, so it fits the show.
Some rice and beans.
All right.
All right, so you know what? We're going to bounce out.
Peace.
See you on
Peace out,
Tuesday,
y'all.
gang.
God bless you all. God bless
Maria
you all.
Show.
Next Monday, don't forget, tune into Maria Davis Show at 5 o'clock. That's the first day of You Cannot Be Silenced. Maria Davis. She's next up. See y'all in a minute, y'all. Peace.
All right. Woo.